top of your live chat for viewers to read. Click any message to pin it. Use the options menu to unpin. Got it. We pin chat. Okay. Okay, we're live. Okay. Sorry guys, I just saw a new message where we got the pin chat. So if you're, let's see, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your. Okay. All chats are visible. I know no one's here, so it doesn't. Right now, I'm getting through this. You guys, this is my first live like this, so we're gonna get it going. Okay, so okay, I think that's it right now. I'll just speak everything in. But you guys, welcome to the Starseed King, Starseed Chief channel, and I'm really grateful that you are here. Let me say something. Okay, yeah, that looks like I'm right here a little bit more. Okay, so thankfully that you guys are all here and everything, and it's for the Aries eclipse. I was just setting up for everything because I don't know how long I'll be able to sit here with you guys, but I'm here for the long haul, and I'm excited to meet more and more and more and more of you, um, especially regarding the Aries new moon solar eclipse. Okay, solar meaning that we are here right now in the daytime, and the eclipse is eclipsing. Well, technically it just finished. That's why I set it for 12:30, because I know a lot of people were out there viewing, and then I thought about it. I had it set for earlier, and it was more so that I knew that if I did it right then, it would be more of a disadvantage for those who want to come in and keep it going, you know? So, talking about, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. All right. So, talking about the new moon eclipse, okay? Before this, we just had the full moon in Libra, which is the opposite sign of uh, Aries today. So I'm lighting this up for the Aries right here for the initiation of our new energies, okay? And every zodiac sign has something that's coming to them, and you more likely you already know what it is. It's just going to start clicking to you that that is your gift. That's what I would say. I hope you guys can hear me right now, even though there's no one in the chat. But I hope you guys can hear me. And when I see somebody in the chat, I will say, hey, can you hear me? Other than that, it's just one of those things because it's the first one. Okay. We ain't trying to burn up over here. Okay. So now listen, we are experiencing this eclipse because it's time for things to restart in the form of all of our relationships and our connections. Okay, this is my intuitive channeled energy that's coming in for me to deliver the message to you guys. Okay, so what's going on is the fact that, okay, before this eclipse, which was 2 weeks ago, what was it, the March 24th, that's when we had the Libra full moon eclipse. And with the full moon, that means the fullness of everything, the totality of your emotions by, say, the 24th of March. Okay, wherever you were with relationships and connections, and relationships into connections to where it hit you in your, what house it hit you in. Now you're in a place where you're flushing those particular energies out along with across the board, but mainly you're going to notice what connections that you had that you were saying, this isn't working for me, this isn't going to work. Why am I telling you this? Because the South Node, which is going to be in Libra until the 28th of January, 2025. So it's almost like we have a whole new year, another year. At the new year, it's going to be time where that's going to be done and over with. So everything, wherever your Libra house and whatever energies, like planetary energies you have in Libra, those energies are going to be taking a dump and rearranging things that don't need to be there anymore. You're like, everybody is on dump in some aspect of their life. And that's what we have to know. So, that being said, we're now in the presence on the other side of the new moon eclipse. Okay, so everybody's wondering, what does that mean and how was that going? Really, it's like, you, to gain a perception of what that is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this deck. Okay, I'm gonna grab this Rider Waite deck. Okay, and I'm gonna use this particular deck because it doesn't have a lot of color. So then it's more up to you to use your imagination for it. So this is the Fool card right here. Okay, this is letting you know that we're in a new beginning. Okay, this is how you're supposed to look. Imagine yourself if you were in this position in your life right now, because we're on the other side of the eclipse. Okay, the sun is shining. You are unlimited, you are fearless, and you have absolutely no reason to stop yourself from going forward, because there's nothing to stop you. Okay, the ground is like totally purified with these crystals. Okay, your everything is just blowing with the wind. You're going with the wind. You're looking up, you're like, universe, what is next? And now you're getting communication from it as you're going forward. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you with the magician. It's up to you to use your powers now. Whatever powers you have, it's up to you to use those powers with all of your might, to take the first step by using your imagination and allowing it to be accepted, that you believe in yourself, knowing that you have everything that it takes, and that you're using your willpower to get everything going. You're allowing yourself, okay? And then on top of that, you have the high priestess. And the high priestess is telling you to go deep inside yourself, go deep within, and allow yourself to trust the information, the communication called intuition, that is that is your birthright. Okay, it's free for you to go on the other side of that wall where she is right there. Behind her, you're going through that passage, and you're going. She's answering you, and she is she because she is that which is inside you. Okay, that which is inside you, or whatever. I got plants in here. They're doing the gnat thing. It's gnat season, so I have to get my little formula. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, lead with love. You have the Empress. Okay, you have the Empress right now. Okay, because this is where we're going to start a little bit more about this. You have the Empress right now, and the Empress is all about nurturing and caring for everything about you, letting you know that you are love, you are created out of love, and in that love, it's all about you taking action with love, leading with love. Okay, you're out of fear. There's no need for you to have fear right here. Okay, so now, as far as the Aries full moon eclipse, I'm going to get you going. I did some intuitive writing earlier, so it's all about this. Yes, we are in the age of Aquarius. It's in action. Okay, the timelines have shifted, and they're still shifting. Okay, and that started back in 2020, 2022. Okay, and it's present into the present days. Okay, and the divine masculine and the divine feminine will be as one, not two, separated. Okay, the illusion of separation is what has caused the chaos for the advantage of the few and not the all. Okay, so to have us all in chaos, okay, That's to someone else's advantage. It's not beneficial, okay? It's not beneficial for anyone to be at a disadvantage. And that alone, the fact that you're splitting yourself from one side to the other. This is all about the uniting, of all of every of energies, okay, for the positive. But that uniting starts within and starts at home and then spreads abroad. That's where you must know. That's where you have to allow yourself. That way you're not over loving or doing too much to make to make it seem like you're acceptable or you want people to like you. Because in these days, we know that there's people who will pretend that they are your best friend, okay? That they are everything, and right when you need them, right when you thought, of course they will be there for you, right when you thought, of course they'll be there for you, you find out who they really are. And when people show you who they are, that is who they are, okay, whether you like it or not, all right? So now the two have become one, okay? Let's see. Okay, yes. The two have become one and united together. This is where you're using your imagination for. This is where you're taking actions for. Okay, no longer divided. Okay, by propaganda, which is telling you that you shouldn't be with, say, like if you're doing a gender separation or you're doing a family separation or you're doing a friendship separation. They're propaganding you. They're telling you things that really you shouldn't be believing. You actually should know better, but you're trying to have so many people like you. That's the Libra part. Okay, you want to be like. It's natural for you to be liked by everyone. So with Aries is the opposite. Aries is like, f you. It's all about me. All right. Now you have to figure out what's best for your own life. I hope you guys are following me here. Okay. So the propaganda is falling off. That's what's being eclipsed. Okay. And also the manipulative social tactics are being get. It's just it's not going to work. Okay. It's not going to work for those who want it to work. It's not going to be the effect that they wanted it to be. Okay. So maybe you have noticed with the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies that the divine feminine is being released, but it's not like how they're propaganding it. Okay, they're thinking of it as like it's a gender, and divine feminine energy is energy. It's non-physical. It comes from within. You can feel it throughout, but it comes from within. All right. So you have to, when you realize that, you can say, oh, okay, I get it a little bit more. Okay. You may have noticed that it's the men who have been receiving more of the feminine energy less than the women, where the women have been becoming more masculine. Okay. And masculine is more so like taking the action, taking the lead, and all this stuff, where the men, they're kind of like turning into flowers. I didn't say all, but a lot of them, they're turning into flowers, especially the ones that were cactuses, cacti first. Okay, that before they were one thing, but now you're starting to see a little bit different. You can see it because you're seeing it in commercials or ads where people are like, men are doing more skincare now and deciding, I like this kind of fashion, all that stuff. You didn't see that 10 years ago. You didn't see that 5 years ago. That's been within the past 5 years. So keep that in mind. This is how you can see where that divine feminine energy is going. It's going to everybody, but it's going to be corrective. So that's why you see it definitely in the male gender, because it's representing masculine energy. Okay, in a physical form, okay? Where women represent feminine energy in a physical form, but both have energy. You have masculine, you have feminine energies. You have masculine energy that says, hey, I'm calling the shots. You have feminine energy that says, hey, I'm feeling the shots, okay? So then here we go. Now you're going to realize that the man-made laws, which have been socially divisive only, maybe you'll notice that those things are going to start changing. Okay, okay. Let's see. It's because of the polarities. The energies are going to where it's needed. Okay, it's the energy, the divine masculine energy is going where it's needed. So perhaps it's where you're saying that this is where you're making women stronger, and then the divine feminine energy is going to the men where it's empowering them with allowing them to feel, because people don't think men actually have feelings these days. Okay, they don't think we have feelings. We don't think that they don't think that we think about what we feel. And so many are afraid to say what they feel because they think they will get laughed at or teased, or you won't understand where they're coming from. So you have a lot of that going on. That's what's going to be going away through this phase right now. Okay, it's because of the polarities, their effects on the energies of both genders. Okay, it's energy, and what people have to realize, it's energy. There's energy, energy, and then there's the I, N dash G. Your inner God self. That's where you're coming into power. Okay, you're coming into one as your inner God self. Okay, the where you're saying it's okay if I feel, if you're a man. Okay, and you're when you're a woman, you're saying it's okay if I lead my own story, my own life. You see, at the same time, where are you leading it for both of you? It's about where are you leading it. It's not about who's gonna win. It's about win-win. You see, this is the time for that. Now is the time for that. It's not about I and me, it's about us and we. You've cleared out, you're clearing out, and keep this in mind. It's going to be like, know that you have a timeline that you're setting up for the 28th, after the 28th of January. So, February of next year, okay, you want to have this, who you're your whole connections, your social system, who you're friends with, who you're less friends with, and who you're definitely not friends with. Okay, who you're close to, who you're not close to. You want to keep that in mind. Okay, you want to let that be your track, the foundation of your track, because that's how we're going to go forward in the age of Aquarius. All right, and I hope this is coming out clear, because Mercury is in retrograde. So that's why I'm saying that, because Mercury being in retrograde, it can make you have communications that don't come as clear as you want to. Like when I watch this over, I'm going to look back and say, oh, I should have said that. Oh, I meant to say that. Oh, where did I lose my spot? That's why I went ahead and wrote it down, everything. Okay, and wrote everything down so that I could get as much as I can in. Okay, let's see. Divine masculine energies and divine feminine energies aren't gender specific, they are non physical and in every aspect of the universe. So, in the universe where people think everything is about man and female, there's feminine aspects of the world, meaning the earth. The earth is feminine energy because it receives the seed. Okay, and then there's the I'm not sure if that showed up. Okay, and then there's the planter that goes into the ground. Let's just say it like that. That's the masculine energy. This is the feminine energy. The feminine energy receives. Okay, the masculine energy penetrates, and in that penetration, there's something that comes out that's fruitful. So it's because of that union, because of those actions, that people, they always think from this point right here, and so you're skipping step one. Okay, you're not allowing yourself to be the magician. Okay, you're skipping. Oops, that's the food. Let's see. You're not allowing yourself to be a magician, calling your beginning of your imagination into everything. When you're the magician, you use everything you have. You have the fire, the water, the air, and the earth. You're using your powers for the greater good, okay? For the greater good of the goal that you have in mind that's beneficial for more than yourself. It's beneficial for the whole world, the whole universe. Okay. And then um, just keep in mind with the energies. Okay, Aries is a masculine sign, very masculine sign, but it's also there are feminine, I mean, there are female Aries, okay? There are female Aries, right? So they might be considered the more masculine of the women, okay? Just because they have Aries, all right? So you think about it like that. And then Mars is rules Scorpio too. So Scorpio and Mars and Pluto actually run the genital sections, okay, of your body. So a Scorpio could be considered to someone aggressive, okay, because they know exactly what they want. They know exactly what they want to have and what they want to do to get it. So that's a Scorpio for you. So that's where you know. And then you have Libra, where the divine feminine, ruled by Venus or represented by Venus. You have Taurus, which is a receptive, and then you have Libra, which is a giver. So you have feminine and you have masculine energies. Okay, those energies are what's coming together: the Libra and the Aries and the Libra in your chart. Those energies are combining and forming as one. So if you don't know your birth chart, now's the time for you to start knowing what house your birth chart is in. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Okay, we're designed for union, not division. Yet, what is known as divide and conquer is what will be eliminated, okay, along with the fear mongering because of seed, time, and harvest. Okay, seed, time, and harvest. There we go. Okay, seed, time, and harvest. Okay, that's a universal law. There's going to be things where you put into the ground, where you create everything. You're going to plant a seed. Okay, then it's going to go through the process of growing from within. Okay, just like say if you were saying affirmations or something like that, it's going to go through the process of growing from within. Just like say when a person is about to have a baby, okay, she when two come together, okay, obviously you know how this works, but just pointing it out that when two come together and then someone gets pregnant, you have no idea. Okay, just because you see a positive on a stick, okay, just because you see a positive on the stick is what makes you believe it, but you have no evidence of it in the beginning. That's where we are right now. If you're working out, relating more so to Mars, when you start working out for that first time, especially if you haven't worked out for a very long time, when you first work out, you may go hard, saying, yeah, I'm finally in here, I'm rocking it, and all that stuff. And then what happens when you get home? You realize how sore you are. Okay? These are the growing pains that we go through to get where we're going through. So everything's not going to be easy. You may have better days, but just know that there's always going to be better days than those, okay? Because some people say they're bad days. I just say better days, okay? Keep it on that better days and your energy will stay up. Okay, now you're going to be following your purpose. Not all men and women are created equal, as they are all unique for a purpose. Okay. Hence, we are in the age of Aquarius, of which is a masculine feminine energy. Okay. And two parent homes are coming back. Two parent homes are coming back. Okay. Working together is coming back. Okay. Being in harmony in your relationships instead of disharmony in your relationships is coming back. People are going to learn to listen, to hear more in their relationships. Okay. They're going to know how to feel whoever they're in relationship with, whether it's your work or your home, okay, or your family, okay, whoever it is, you're going to be connected even with the feeling. You're going to be able to listen more. You're going to be able to hear more, and you're going to be able to respond better. That's the Aries side. Aries going to have to learn how to respond better. And then in Libra, Libra is going to have left the past behind in order to go forward with not having the same patterns of dysfunctional relationships. Okay, that's what's being cleared. All right, now, yep, we already said that. And yep, so now we're coming in to a place where the wars, yes, there may be some wars. Do you see what I mean? Who knows what they could be? It could be across the countries or wherever, but there may be some challenges like that. But that, ironically, is what's going to put us together. That's what's going to bring us together. That's what's going to make it seem like I need you now. I know I was talking all the yip yapping yapping yipping, but right now I know what my priorities are, and now I know it better than ever before. So keep that in mind, okay? All right. Yeah, it's all about initiating new beginnings. Okay, so enough about what I wrote thus far. Ooh, we're getting smokes over here. All right, let me get a little sip here. I'm keeping it going. All right. So currently, still no one is in the chat, but what's cool is I'm unstoppable. Oh, hold on. And now we're gonna go into what okay, yeah, what's going on, where it's going on in your chart. So we're going to start with Aries, okay? We're going to start with Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars. Okay, I'm feeling my whole Mercury thing. Aries is ruled by Mars. So everything is going on in your house, Aries. If you're an Aries ascendant, if Aries is your birthday sign, then you want to look for your ascendant. This is going to give you a little bit of how you can see things, and maybe in your mindset, and how you're initiating things um, in your mindset right now, if it's your birthday sign or something like that. But really, this is how you're going forward with it as an Aries ascendant, okay? How you're going to lead your first step. You're going to be leading with Aries. You're going to be strategic, okay? You're not going to let anybody get in your way. You may even need help, okay? But you have to allow yourself to to attain that help. Let someone come in, okay? Your personality is going to be promoted. You're going to have a wonderful lifestyle improvement. Okay. You're going to start working out some new exercise, or you're going to find joy in whatever you already are working out in. Okay. You'll be a great addition. Oh, okay. And then this will be a time, since we have the healing conjunction of Chiron, and then we have the Mercury retrograde of, yeah, Mercury in your sign. There's going to be some do overs. Everybody's going to get some do overs in their Aries portion of their life. So there's going to be some review. And it might be some things that you have to heal about your personality in order for you to be and do and have everything that you want. So it's about letting go of all of your past hurts and pains. So, and like all of the traumas, okay? And then that's what you want to do. Remember, and also, we're in a year of the eight, okay? And the eight is a year of karma, okay? So whatever you put out is what you're going to get back, okay? If you can hear me, one, hit the like button. I think I can see somebody. Hit the like button. And two, say I can hear you, because this is like my first live stream. Oop, you went out. All right, well, okay, so either way, that's funny. Okay, so either way, check this out. So you got for your bot, for your yeah. So for your eight, what you want to make sure you're watching karma on is your past hurts and your pains. You want to be letting go of those. You won't. You The thing is you don't want to be carrying those forward into your future. You don't want to be carrying those in. You want to make sure that that's not what you're tracking with you. You're letting go of old patterns, okay? And you're doing your best. You have a lot of energy going on in your house. So like your Aries right now, wherever your Aries energies are. So you don't want to be too self-centered. Okay. You that's where you're letting go of. Okay. It's adjusting. Okay, Aries, you're adjusting it more so. Let's just say it like that. You're making sure that that's what you're doing. Okay. And yeah, you have bigger than large energies. So since it's gonna be in your personality, I decided to do the color, use my color deck for you. And so let's see what we get for you. What's the first thing? Ooh, we got the pearl. Connect to the divine. Okay, Aries. Okay, put God first. That's how somebody else would say it. Okay, it could be said. Connect to the divine energies. Go into your non-physical bodies. Meditate, okay, on being with the divine, knowing that you are all one with the universe instead of thinking of yourself as I have to do everything by myself, or any negative thought that would say that you don't have a divine connection. Okay, keep that in mind. And then also, this is what's going to help you overcome your challenges, Aries. Okay, by connecting to the almighty force of all creations. Okay, you are loved, you are divine. Right now, you're getting that good plum energy that's allowing you to realize that it's time for you to overcome any challenge that you may have in your life. Okay, any challenge that you may have in your life. All right. Improve your vision. See things from a bigger place, from a bigger vantage point. Go as far as you can. Okay. Have a vision for yourself. Have a vision for your life. Allow yourself to enjoy having that vision and taking action towards it. Okay. You're already overcoming your challenges. So you want to make sure that you're going with a forward with a positive vision and prove it. See things more before you start and then start. All right. I think of this as like an intergalactic. It's coming in. Okay. You already connected to the divine. Okay. You're the divine light. All right. Keep that in mind. Let's see what else we get for you. Okay. Okay. Allow flow. You got coral. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So that means go with the flow. It's not about like being right or being wrong. Just go with the flow. If anything has a tendency to upset you, let it go. Go with the flow. See what's on the other side. Ask yourself what's good about it. Even though this is, bananas, what's actually good about it? How can I use this to my advantage, Aries? Okay, then look, that's going to set you up for success. You got scarlet red. You're getting your warm colors in. So keep that in. Okay. Welcome to the chat. If you like, say something for me so I know you can hear me. Okay, so you got the scarlet. It's all about you're about to attract success in your life. Okay, this is your moment. This is your time. And besides that, the North Node is in your sign. Just know that the North Node is in your sign. And then you got this. Strengthen your faith. That's a nice closer right there. Okay, so you got the lilac. Listen to your intuition, okay? And it's saying strengthen your faith. Believe in yourself, but believe in the higher power being with you, and everything that you do is going to come into a place that life, okay, in your lifestyle, because that's how this is the energies that is going for with you. Okay, it's bringing you all together. It's hitting your lifestyle. No matter what, it's going to be a wonderful way for you to go forward in your life. Okay, so that's for you, Aries. All right, next we're going to go for Libra. Okay, Libra, this is going to hit you in your money section, in your financial section of your life. Okay. It's also going to hit you in your relationship section because it's hitting you in your seventh house. Okay, but it's really coming. You're in a money house right there. Okay, there's money that's coming for you. Okay, it's about and just like Aries, okay, you're in the polar opposite of where the eclipse is coming. But you also have the south node in your house. And the south node is all about you. As a matter of fact, the south node is all about you being in a position. Let's see. Okay. It's all about you letting go of things that just aren't working for you when it comes to relationships to where this house is affecting you. So if you are a Libra ascendant, okay, this is going to hit you in your seventh house, okay, because it's the opposite of your first house. So you're a Libra ascendant. It's hitting you in your seventh house. It's all about your harmonious relationships, first off, okay? How healthy they are, how balanced they are, the balancing of your finances, okay? You have a lot of powerful Venus that's coming on. So focus on being self loving first, allowing yourself to be loved by others and connect to those who are fair, okay, towards you. Do not let people, you're eight for the year of eight, do not let people take you for granted or take advantage of you. Okay, this is not the time. Now you get to say no before you say yes to anybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for your finances, maybe your career is going on here. Hold on. All right. Let's see, signs. Okay, you're putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs. You're getting, pay attention to the coincidences and experiences. So, in other words, pay attention to the synchronicities that are coming into your life that are telling you, hey, watch this when you do this, watch this when you do that, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to pay attention to the signs that the universe is giving you. Okay, there we go. You're getting guidance right here. You're getting angel guidance, okay? This could be a form of angel guidance right now. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life, okay? That's wonderful for you. What else are we getting for you? You got skills. Investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide services using your expertise to build a stable income. Okay? Use your skills. Whatever you have, use it to your advantage, Libra. That's all you have to do. Just use it to your advantage. Let's see what else we get for you. And we're going to pull some love cards for you too. All right? Just know that it's all in divine timing right now. Okay? Everything's going to happen for you in divine timing. If you're wondering when all of this good stuff is going to happen for you. Let's see. Okay, short term. Okay, whatever you're going through right now, okay, don't worry about it. Okay, something is even better and more fulfilling that's coming for you. Okay, and we're going to go into your love after this. Let's see, one more message in you. Okay, taking steps. Taking action is the key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around, take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find your opportunities, all right? Find your opportunities, all right? So that's like more of your lifestyle, overall, general. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to be in that place where you're saying, I'm taking my life back from wherever it came from. Okay, I'm taking my life back. I'm taking back my life out of the hands of anyone or anything who thinks they have a right to control who I am. All right, so now let's talk about love. Let's talk about love, baby. When it comes to love, your advice is you want a person who comes into your life, okay, who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. Okay? That's where it's going on. Okay? Let's be real. Okay? You're not looking for someone who's playing games at being in love. You want someone who's looking for you just like you're looking for them, Libra. Okay? Okay? Somebody wants to tell you they're sorry. They hate how much they've hurt you. They're like saying, I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused you, and you didn't deserve any of it. Okay? So I hope you can let go of whatever that was. I hope that helps you let go. And you guys, this is just like my first live like this. I'm so grateful just to be doing it, that it's only going to get better. So I hope you're hanging in there, feeling great. Let's see, what else do you want? Follow your bliss, okay? Feel good and know when you're happy, okay? Feel good and know when you're happy, Libra. Do something that you enjoy every day. Something that brings in feelings of joy and hope will bring you closer to the journey that you need when it comes to love, okay? So this means when you're having, like, when you're out having fun and you let go and you loosen up and you allow yourself to be you, that's when you're most attractive, Libra. Okay? I'm hearing that message. That's when you're most attractive. So if that's how you feel, that's how you're gonna attract people. It's not gonna be when you're feeling like you're low. Okay? You don't want to meet someone when you're low. You want to meet someone when you're high, and you want to meet someone when you're feeling creative and inspired and open to love. Okay? Okay. Okay? You might be single right now. Okay? You might be single right now, not attached to anyone. Okay? And may not even be looking to get into a relationship right now. Okay? But we just talked about that. You want to make sure that when you're in a ready place for a relationship, it's going to be because you're in your own zone. That's how you want to meet someone. You want to meet someone when you're in your own zone, okay? Like by accident, organically. When you go out there and you're fishing for it, there's someone that's fishing for it, but are you already tuned in to what it is that you're looking for, okay? You got to tune into it. Like, who are they getting? Look, you're going through a process of healing, okay? I'm healing from past, okay? We just talked about that, okay? Working on letting go, okay? Free to fully, so you can be free to fully love, okay? That's what it is. It's okay to go through it, but you still have to get to it, Libra. You still want to be in a place where the love that you're giving is the same love that you want to receive. You want someone who loves you for you at your best. So you're going to be taking off the mask, okay? They're going to have to love the real you that you are. And when you get to that point, that's when you're going to be in the frequency to where you can say, if you don't see the value in me, if I'm not an offer that you can refuse, it's not about me. It's about you because you don't know when a good thing is right in front of you. Okay. And then you'll keep on moving. The more you do that, the better you'll get at attracting someone good. This is not with an attitude. This is not with a ultimatum. Okay. You want to be in a position where you're saying, I'm tuning to the frequency that makes me feel the best when it comes to love. And once you do that, that's all it is. That's all it wrote. You're gonna be in the swing. You might meet a couple, where they're almost and it didn't really count or something like that. But you'll be emotionally adjusted and you won't have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore. Okay. So next we're gonna do Cancer. Okay. It's kind of funny because I see like it'll go to one and then it'll go to zero. So it's like all about the frequency. It's all about the frequency. Who is on that wave, and then the universe is coming. Hmm. Happy eclipse to you. What do you know What's your sign? And I'll do your sign right now. What's your sign? And then I can tell you what house is it's happening for you, unless you already know. But the thing of it is it's about to be opened up, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Cancer right now until I get your message. There's two people in here now. If you, I can see it. So if you can, oh, oh, cool. I'm right here. Check this out. It's happening in your career, okay? It's happening in your career and your reputation, all right? Keep that in mind because it's about to elevate. The thing about it is with your career, okay, you got Saturn and you got Cancer, and water and earth go together. So it's complementary, all right? Keep it going. Think about it like this. As you develop whatever you're doing, it's gonna grow. Okay, because remember, Capricorn is like when the coldest season, where it seems like things you have to be real patient, you have to take things step by step. But now we're in Aries, where things start to spring out up out of the ground. Okay, so what you've been waiting for, that's what's about to happen right now. So I have a little bit more. Okay, it's you got a lot of masculine energies, but they're going to be complemented with the feminine energies too to help you rebuild through healing and redeveloping by allowing yourself to feel, because you're going to have a lot of feelings now. You're going to allow yourself the feelings that you want to feel, not the feelings that you don't. You're going to be tuning those out, okay? But you're going to be feeling the feelings that you want to feel, the ones that go into the flow of where it wasn't going, right? And then uh, take time to yourself. You're going to need to take the time to yourself. And then your eight, because we're in the year number eight. The year number eight is a year of karma. And karma, that's Saturn, okay? That's your ruling planet, all right? So just think about it like this. Do not take out your feelings on other people. Because if you take out your feelings on other people, that karma is going to come back to you. So going forward, that's the best thing for you is to keep yourself. Your things that were bad, the house that it's happening in are coming to an end. Okay, the things that were like just not working for you, that were contradictory to where you're trying to build in your life, that's what's actually leaving your life right now. Okay, and you're starting to get the flow. So whatever was stagnated, I guess that's what I'm saying. Okay, Mercury's in retrograde. Whatever was stagnated in your life, that's what's leaving you right now. So I hope that works for you. Let's go ahead and then let's pull some cards for you. We're gonna do some, let's do some lifestyle and some money cards, right? How about that? You like, give me a sign, let me know if you think that. Okay. They're saying something about parenthood. Okay. Healing your inner child may make you some money. Okay. If that's working for you, that means go inside and allow yourself to have fun. Everybody that you may be having an argument, every one of those people who tell you you're mean or you don't let them know what you're thinking, get into the mindset where you say to yourself, thank you for everything you were and everything that you weren't. Okay? That way you work on an inner passage of forgiveness for yourself so that whenever that trigger happens where people get on your nerves, you're in that place where you're just thank you for everything you are and thank you for everything you are not. And then that way you'll be able to focus on everything that you do and keep the flow going. Okay. It's all about your inner child being happy. Okay. And you got luck too. Anything you do now will be very prosperous for you. Okay. You got luck on your side. Some people say blessings, some people say gifts and rewards. It's all in how you see it. It's all in how you see it. All right. Money. Okay. Trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. Okay. Trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. If you can do that, you can do anything right there. Okay. Because it's all about letting go. Let's pull some love for you. Okay. Let's see what we get right here. Woo. Two. Okay. As far as your love, you may have lost someone, but remember, sometimes the strongest people in the daytime are the people who cried all night. Okay, so it's okay for you to be in that position and start reclaiming who you truly are. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. All right, and there you go, Capricorn. Are you still there? Chosen One NYC. Okay, is there someone else in here? Tell me your sign, and I'll give you that. I'll give you your what house it's happening in, so that you can get your gifts going. Okay, chosen one. I got one more. Oh yeah, this is your outgoing message. Okay, life is a great canvas. Throw all of the paint on it that you can. So be fully expressive. Okay, allow yourself to express yourself. Okay. All right. Thank you, NYC. I hope you hang on in there. We're gonna get Alicia, the Taurus, up in here. All right, Alicia. You guys, I'm so happy to be right here because I had to wait too, just like you guys. So it's like I'm feeling, you guys are with me experiencing my gifts, like opening up because you wouldn't even believe it. All right, so let's get it going. I hope you're feeling it too, but let's get real to the pinpoint with you, Taurus. Okay, so now this is happening in your 12th house. Okay, so really, Taurus, there's going to be things that are big fat finales that are coming into your world that are in your subconscious mind, but it's coming to the fullness. Are you with me here? Okay. There's things that are the house that it's in is your 12th house, and the 12th house is Pisces. Pisces about is about maturation and the fullness because it's the last sign. So it's like a completion, right? So that's why it's like an ending house, which is a cadent house. So it's going to be spontaneous change that happens. So be flexible, focus on unconditional love inside first and then throughout. Like you want to cast it out, okay? Because there's an abundance of it inside you, okay? You're not casting it out, okay? Can I ask you, please, when when will I meet my man? Okay, when will you meet your man? What kind of man? First off, what kind of man are you looking for? I have to ask you a question. What kind of man are you looking for? Okay, yeah, a star seed, so a spiritual man. I get it. A man that's really connected to the universe. Okay, are you connected to the universe? Like, are you just like a star seed? Are you a star seed woman? Are you a star seed woman? I think it takes like, oh, you met this previous summer. Okay, so you're channeling. You're trying to call somebody to you. Okay, what is it? First off, let's tune you into his frequency. What it is? What is it about? What is it about him that makes you feel this way? We're gonna tune into his frequency. What is it about him? Was he single and available and perfectly right to be yours? Because that has to be a factor. So he was single. So what is it about him? Like that one thing, okay? We all get the feeling, but what is that one thing that makes you stand out that you know that you know? It's not written clearly. And before that, 36 years ago, like 10 Tara's children, he is married. Okay, before that, years. Okay, so wait a minute. What's the current time? And before that, 36. years ago, before that, 36 years ago, like 10 years, you, what is 10, is 10 years children? Before that, years. Are you looking for someone from your past? We had 10 tears, 10 tears? I'm not sure. What do you mean 10 tears? 10 tears before? Okay. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. 10. We met again this summer after 36 years. Okay. Why haven't you connected? Did you say he is married? Okay, years. Okay. We met again this summer, which was like a year ago, almost a year now. Okay. Where did he, how did you separate? Did you connect when you re-met in the summer? Let's figure this out. As I figure it out, we're tuning into the energies of it. Let's just see. I'm gonna do it with some tarot here. Let's get to the soul connection right here. On the walk. So you met him on the walk. Okay, but you didn't answer my question. What is it about him? What is it about him that made you, what is it about him that makes you love him? Because that's the energy we need to tap into. What is it about him from the inside of you? Because I just popped, I got, you see what I got? He's on the walk. Do you see how he's on the walk? Okay. Do you see how he's on the walk? So we need to know that I know nothing about him. That's what I'm trying to figure out about him. I get the walk. I get a walk in nature, but I need to know something about his character because this is basically what I got. Two people who don't know each other well enough. We looked too long into each other's eyes. Okay. Well, make sure that you can say a little bit more about who it is, and then I can answer your question. Okay. Is there, who's the next sign? Who wants to know about the eclipse? Who wants to know about the eclipse? Who wants to know? What's your sign? I see one person in here. Oh, 4:30. We're in holiday. You were on vacation. Before 36 years, we're in holiday. What do you mean before 36 years? I want to know about him. I want to know about him. What about him? 36 years ago, you were 10 years old? Can you hit the like button? I get the feeling that you're feeling, but I need to know something about him. Do you know anything about him? You you're not telling me his age. You're not telling me what he looks like. There's nothing. I'm not. I'm just getting one-sided information. There's nothing coming in to answer your question. Oh, she's gone. She didn't even hit the like button. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the messages. It's okay because this is like the first time I'm doing this, so it's actually kind of fun to see what the experience is. All right, goodness. All right, people pass through. That's what they do. All right, so now getting back to the messages. Let's do Cancer. That's where I was before. And then so we got Cancer. Cancer, this eclipse is happening in your. Hi, who's here? What's your zodiac sign? I'll let you know where the eclipse is hitting. What's your ascendant sign? Do you know that? What's your ascendant sign? Or is this Alicia? Alika. Sorry about that. Alika. Alika. I don't know much about him. Uh, yeah, so you didn't hit the like button. Who wants to know what the eclipse is going to do for them? What's your sign? Someone just came in. You let me know your sign. I can let you know where it's going, where it's happening, where you should be open. Alicia, Alika, it's all about finding someone who is actually compatible for you. So if you don't know much about him, that's why the draw isn't there. You haven't you have to have a connection with the person. And when you have a connection, then you know more about them. Okay, so now it's okay. If you don't know him, then you don't know his name, you don't know his age. I'm having green Jolly Rancher Jello. Mm. Anyway, that's good. Okay. Hi, what's your sign? What is your sign? And I can tell you where the eclipse is hitting for you. Oh, this is, are you the same person? It's showing one person. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do Cancer now. That was good. Alitza. Okay. So you're born in 77. So, okay, so let's see. April, let's see, 21. April 21. Okay, so you are a Taurus. Okay. My name you read. Okay. Alicia, Alika, Alitza, Alitza. Okay. Your name, yeah. Okay, so I read your name. I read your sign too, right? For the eclipse. I read your sign for the eclipse, right? Okay. So for your sign, yeah, yeah, yours is in the 12th house. It's all about your subconscious mind. Whoever it is, you must meditate on. Are you here or not? Okay, so I'm not showing anybody Alita. I don't know what's going on, but hey, this is a part of it. Anyway, let me get back to it. Okay, so I'm getting back to Cancer, just so I'm saying on point. Okay, so Cancer is happening in your 4th house. Actually, did I mix that up? Cancer is happening in your 10th house. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, it's happening in your 10th house. Hello? Okay, so that person is gone. All right. Anyway, I was doing. All right, so here we go. So we got, okay, so Capricorn, this is happening in your 4th house, okay, of your home and family, okay? Your energies are becoming stronger with more of a backbone, okay? That's basically what's going on, okay? You're allowing yourself to have more of a, that's what I did, okay. That's what I did. I just put the wrong, okay. Let me connect that. This is here. Yeah. So it's going on in the 4th house. Okay. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of feminine flow that's coming into your house, into your life. Things are going to get better. They're going to flow better. Everything that you want is going to get momentum and things like that. You just want to make sure that you're not being too pragmatic with everything that's going on. And then at the same time, you're not taking out feelings on other people unless they're the feelings of love. I see someone else in the, what is it for me? Please, on your mind. Thank you very much. Are you asking me about the eclipse? Alita, are you asking me about the eclipse? Or are you asking me about, okay, let's see what we get for you. What kind of question do you want to know? Do you want to know if he loves you? Or do you want to know just something about him? When you can meet him again. Let's see what we get right here. Actually, I'm getting this right here. Actually, it just popped out. Okay, you got a prickly situation. You have a prickly situation. You both you need to act with diplomacy to reach him. Okay, so you might need to meet him on his level. Is he the one for you? Let's see. Actually, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing someone is saying that you are their fantasy. Okay, they have pictures of you and video saves of you and use them for inspiration. They do want you. Okay, let's see what. Oh, golly. Someone is missing. They're missing you, and they wish things were different. Are you there or not? Whew. Well, this is what you got. You're going in, and it's showing that you're going in and out. He says, I'm from another country, and so is he. Okay, so that's why the missing you card is coming up. Okay? So maybe he's missing you just like you're missing him, okay? And he could be thinking of you as a blessing, okay? You were a blessing for him to find someone, okay? I'm gonna need you to hit that like button if you're getting any value out of this, Alita, because that like button is lonely. You don't want a like button to be lonely. Is there a like button? Do you see it? Because I need to see if it works. There's no like button, so how would I get? That's funny. Okay, that's weird. Hmm. Is it just like a plain screen with no like button whatsoever? Because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Okay, let's see what's going on. Why would he divorce? Did he say he wasn't unhappy? Well, did he say he was unhappy? Let's see. Something is showing that you are his friend. You're the person he wants to call when something good or bad happens. Okay? So he wants to share some news with you. So that could be in your direction. Says you're his person. Yeah, it's given a good no one compares to you. Okay? But it's all a mystery that's going on. Okay? You got a mystery going on. That's where it is. It's like, didn't you connect with information? What about on social media? You just met him on a walk and you didn't get information to call him? Do you have that kind of information? Ooh. All right. Are you ready for this? I'm ready to leave a situation that hasn't served me or hindered my growth. I wouldn't make it up. It's a no contact situation. All right, you have to open up to the universe. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's ask a better question. What can you do to put yourself in the position to have the one you love and who will love you back and be there for you? Does that sound good? What's it going to take for Alita to have the love she wants, needs, and deserves? How about that? What is it going to take? What's it going to take? Who does Alita have to be? You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Did you hear that? You're going to meet your soulmate when the time is right. What is she going to, what is Alita going to be like when it comes to her soulmate? It's telling you to go out and find it. That's what I said. Do you see that? It's saying go out and find it. There's an adventure waiting for you. So if you're sitting at home, think you said you met him on a walk. Baby, walk. Okay? Maybe he's a punctual kind of person and he's on the same cycle as you. So make it in like do it like every 3 days. You walk at the same time you walked when you met him. Is that let's see. Let's see something. She said, when, what time? What kind of signs? Let's see. What kind of signs will you look for when you know to listen to your intuition to go for a walk? You said you were in a, did you say you were in a different country? Stop doubting your connection. Okay. Are you there? It says, stop doubting your connection. Your intellect, he is in tune to your mind and he enjoys your conversations. Okay. So this is what he likes. He likes actually you, the way you think, but you might have a sense of doubt. And summer again last year. Are you going to be in the same place as him? Are you going to be in this, when will they be in the same place? What does she need to know? Follow your bliss. That's what I'm saying. You need to go out. You need to go out and do fun stuff. Okay? It's time for you to go out and do stuff. Feel good when you know, and that way you'll know when you're happy. You're going to meet whoever it is or someone better. Okay? He's from Czech Republic. Okay, but when do is the I mean, do you when are you gonna be in the same area? Because wouldn't I mean, is he gonna come around you? You said you in summer you're gonna be there. Okay, you're gonna be there again. Follow. It's gonna be. Do you see that person? She's walking. Do you see the background? It's gonna happen the same way. It's gonna happen the same way. But you can't hold out. You can't hold yourself back. You have to get out. You have to get out. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Work out. Send him love while you're doing it. Let's see what else you got. Because I got everything is looking unclear when it comes to like because you have to get out there. Yeah, you got to put yourself out there. It's going to happen just like it happened before because you didn't allow yourself to really get. You have to ask questions. If he's hurt you, he's sorry. Okay, you might be sorry that you didn't connect with information. Do you see? Yay, you subscribe. Thank you. Okay, he comes here. Okay, so he comes to Slovakia. He comes to Slovakia on every day, every year. Okay, so then this is what it is. Let's see what we got. What is it? Is there a chance that they will meet again when he comes to Slovakia? Okay, right now they're saying you have to let go in a positive way. It says you deserve all the good things in the world. And right now, he's not in the space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let him go. Do you know what that means? You remember the saying? I don't know if you ever heard it before. It says, when you love someone, you let them go. When they come back, it's 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 the right show. Okay? So remember, I keep saying you have to let go. You have to go out. You just got this card right here. Follow your bliss. He needs to meet you when you're happy. Okay? Let's see. When? Let's see. See, I got a ghosted. He's sorry he disappeared. He needed to clear his head. He has to set his priorities. Okay? Did you get ghosted? Did he ghost you? Did he just disappear out of nowhere? So, intuitively, I'm hearing that you guys got so close so fast, and then he ghosted you. I think they have your comments on delay. Yeah, and you have really intense feelings. You met on the walk. Tell me about this walk, y'all. Tell me about this walk. Tell me about this walk. Why is she so into? I don't know how to say his name. Why is she so into him? What is it about him? She didn't answer that. Okay. Because he said, are you an artist? Are you an artist? He's what he liked about you is the way you express yourself. Okay? He saw someone who was expressive. He saw someone, you were living your dream, singing your song. Were you singing on your walk? Wait a minute. Hey, Kaylee, what's happening? What's your sign? Ghosted means, hey, thank you for the like. Ghosted means that they disappeared in your life. Kaylee, what's your sign? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is the part about you that he likes. You want to keep that frequency going when you think about him. You have to use, since you don't know much about him, you're going to have to imagine him. Do you have a picture of him? Pisces with a Virgo moon. Ooh, you have a party going on, Kaylee. And rising. Okay, let's see. Your house. Oh, well, it's going to be your, isn't it your 12th house? Your second house. Yeah, your second house. Okay. Kaylee. Yes, I like speaking with people. Okay. Kaylee, he says you're Pisces with a Virgo moon and rising. So, okay. Kaylee, check this out. It's happening in your second house of Taurus. I mean, which is the Taurus house. Okay. So your ruling planets are Jupiter and Neptune. Okay. Shaylee. Okay, cool. Shaylee. Yes. And Pisces, Venus, and Leo. Okay. So check this out. It's happening in your second house of values where everything is starting to progress. It's going to go forward with the things that you own, okay? Things that you possess, everything that you love, own, and possess. That's where things are going to start happening. You're going to start having wins and breakthroughs. And I believe it's going to happen more in your financial life more than you ever thought, okay? So be optimistic, be faithful, keep your vibrations in the light towards all of your possessions and your ownership. Use your imagination for manifesting, not on delusions, because that's where that Pisces can go in. Do not focus on delusions. Focus on what could actually happen first. Then if you want to do some delusions on the side, then you can do that. That cray cray. Is that what you're thinking? I'm also Virgo. Oh, you're Virgo moon and rising. Thank you very much, wise man. You're welcome. You're welcome, Aliza. No picture. Golly. Okay. That's cray cray, Alicia. Okay. Now, check this out. So look, 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 look. You want to use your imagination for manifesting, but not on delusions, okay? Be rationally optimistic. Okay. Now, I'm not saying like aim small or anything like that, but sometimes, say, like if you want the car, but you want all the bells and whistles, and it's like everything that makes it harder for it to happen, that's what you don't want to do. You just want the car, and you'll receive it however it comes, and you're going to love it, you know, by feeling it in already. Okay, does that make sense? Alicia, also the eighth house. What is an eighth house? I have Aries. You have Aries in your eighth as a Pisces? So you're a Pisces sun. What is your rising? What is what is your rising sign? Aries is your eighth. Hold on. Seven, six, wait, hold on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, so you're a Virgo. Okay, so you're a Virgo sun, or you're a Virgo rising, right? Yeah, you're a Virgo rising. Yeah, but you said Pisces. Yeah, okay, so you're a Pisces sun, Virgo rising. Okay, I'm so confused, said. Okay, for Virgo, I have you here. All right, for Virgo. That is, yes, eighth house. Okay, so things are going forward for you. Okay, but that, even what I said about Pisces, is still a part of your good fortune coming in. Okay, succeeding, it means that you're going forward. Things are going to be winnings. You're going to have breakthroughs, but it's still going to mean that you need to be optimistic and faithful. Okay, keep your vibrations high towards the things coming to an end. Everything that's coming to an end in your life, remember when we did the Pisces, that's where all the good stuff is coming in. Okay, Shaylee, everything. Did I say? Did I say it? Greatly appreciative of your amazing energy and gorgeous soul. Thank you. Yes. So think about this. You got, there's in your Virgo from your ascendant, that's where things are going to be letting go. So just think about everything that you may be complaining against, or things that you're overthinking, or thinking that it won't happen. You're going to be letting go of that kind of stuff, because you're being asked through the universe to be optimistic and faithful. Keep your vibrations light, like light, nothing so seriously, nothing that's too restrictive. Go with the flow toward anything good and everything that's coming to an end. That's what the eighth house is all about. Okay, something better is coming along. So now you're eight, because we're in the year of the eight. Okay, this is the karmic part of it. All right, you want to make sure not to criticize yourself. You must be more compassionate, because if you're not doing that, it's going to make it like the universe is saying you're not ready for what they have for you, because you won't appreciate it. You want to be appreciated, so you must allow yourself to appreciate everything you got coming to you, and everything that you're letting go of. Does that make sense, Shaylee? Yes. And I'm a personal. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, everything is coming to a sense of completion. Embrace. Look at the nine. The nine is embracing life. Whether it's coming to a beginning or whether it's coming to an end, It's better for you to embrace it either way. Why? Because 9 has everything and nothing at the same time. I'm not sure if you already know that about the 9. 9 is everything and nothing at the same time. You have it, yet at the same time, you don't. So you don't have to take anything too serious. Dream, not cream. Sorry. Yes, so much. Okay, cool. That's making sense. Okay. Shayla, yes. I went back to school starting last week. Yeah. Okay. So then when it comes to that, let go of, say, like when now that you're in school, go all the way in. Go all the way in. You're born twin and you. Yeah. You're going all the way in and you're accepting it. You're holding it, but you're not holding it at the same time. You're embracing it, but you're not making it your whole life. Does that make sense? You're making it your whole, you're not making it your whole life. It's kind of like, what's that saying? Comme c'est, comme ça. I don't know if you mean. You're not getting too stuck on the situation. Okay, so let's do this. You got the, and that's the house of Scorpio. So it's ending in the beginnings, but it's all about rejuvenations. Okay, so at the same time, you might be meeting someone, or you might be, someone might be meeting you who gets through your barrier if you're not already with someone. You're welcome. Do you have any more questions? Either of you? Yes, I have Mars and Pluto and Saturn and Scorpio. Woo! Shaylee. So really, you have to be patient in all of your relationships. That's what will be it with that formulation, because Mars and Pluto, they run the your sexuality. They keep you real vital, but then Saturn keeps you kind of restricted, so it makes you have to think before. And if you don't, if you do not allow yourself to do that, then you get punished. The other person seems like they got away with murder, so to speak, right? Okay, so this is where it's saying. See your strategy. You have to set a strategy for what it is that makes you connect to people. Do you see what I mean? It can't be the instantaneous. You have to you it can't be instantaneous for you. It has to be a step-by-step approach, which means you're more likely using your impatience for spontaneity. He's run by, so he said, you're not being patient, didn't he? He said, you need to slow down, didn't he? So that was the universe telling you to take a step by step approach to everything. No, we did whatever for a year. Okay, where was the disconnection? Was it step one, step two, step three, or step four? He's connected to your house. He's connected to your house. That's why that energy. But did he try to stop you from doing anything? So he uses that as a restriction, right? Let's see what's going on with him. Let's see what's going on with him. I'm gonna use a specific. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to go through this. Let's see. What's his name? Let's see. We're going to sort this out. Let's see what we get with them. Let's see here. I'm separating these decks here, and then we're going to get into this message right here because I want to be more specific with you. We got to figure this out. Is he working? Is he something that is a full potential other than emotional? That's a step. That's a step. That's a step, Shaylee. His natal sign. He's a Daniel. Okay. Your sun is conjunct his sun. Yeah, that just means you guys see things together. But see, the sun connected to the sun just gives you a lot of energy and a connection. You see? Where's the moons? When you heal yourself, Shaylee? Let's see here. Hold on, we're going to tap into your message. We're going to figure this guy out. Let's see. I put them all together. And we got one more and then we're done. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, we'll work what we got here. All right. So basically what's going on, what's his sign? He is not my twin. Where is your Mars? Where is your Mars sign? Yeah, he is a Capricorn, but where is your Mars? Where's your Mars sign in your chart? Okay, so then that's what, okay. See, his Mars is in Aquarius. His energy is going into like spontaneous things. He does all of a sudden things, right? All the time, right? See what I mean? Your Mars is in Scorpio. So you have someone to meet who's more masculine, but very like powerful. You like masculine and power. That's why you like him. You like the way he makes you feel inside. But that's not all. So remember I'm saying that you have to make sure you're doing all your checks. They literally, the divine universe is saying that they want you to have someone who's totally compatible because that is the only thing that will work for you. Your Mars is in Scorpio, so that's twice the passion of Scorpio because Mars rules Scorpio. Do you see? So you want what you want, but the universe wants something better for you. Your Venus is in Pisces. So you have that good old-fashioned, way back in the day, unconditional love. I'm stuck to you like glue. Honey, where'd you go? Do you love me? 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 Right? Is that making sense? So that's why you deserve someone who like hits checks every, see what I mean? So they have to check everything. You cannot aim low and expect to grow. You are worthy of the love that you're going for. You can't be sensitive to say that I am here's a piece of love. Let me just take that little piece and then modify everything else and turn that part into what? Delusion. Let's go back. Let's hold on. Let me get this right here. We're gonna get this. We're gonna dig in here. We're gonna have a little fun. Do you see? Yours is in your challenge is in you getting to believe that you are worthy of like really divine love. You got it. Okay. Ironically, you have to allow yourself to feel worthy. Maybe you just need to finish the last life connection with him, but you will meet somebody better, Shaylee. Yeah. He said that see, the thing of it is the people that you meet, they are practiced for the real thing. You see? So the universe is trying to get you to a point where you realize that you deserve, you are worthy of the dream that you're going for, but just not exactly what we're saying about this guy. You're compensating for him. Yes, that's what you must be healing. Chiron. Chiron is hitting. It's telling you to value yourself, the healed version of yourself. That's what's going on. You're learning, that's what you're learning, to value the healed portion of yourself so that the feeling you can actually feel a connection that is more designed for your level of love. You only want him, you are healing, but you're gonna no. Jupiter and Uranus are currently conjunct your Chiron. Yes, okay, but your Mars is in Scorpio. So you're in touch with men who have a strong sexuality, right? And they can be even aggressive and little kinky. Is that not right? So yeah. So you're good. So okay. So remember how Scorpio is a very powerful sign, right? And then I don't know if you ever heard of in the Bible, it says equally yoked, right? So say like in a relationship, you have to balance it out. So say if you have power, you can't settle for someone who doesn't have their power. Do you see what I mean? And him being a Capricorn, he's going to be, I'm going to build myself up. Do you see? But he's still not going to have that level of emotion and passion that you're looking for because he doesn't have Scorpio. Yours is Scorpio. You need to find a Scorpio. If you're looking for a soulmate, do you know your asteroids? You look for your asteroids and it'll tell you. Where is it? Okay. We're almost there. We're going to go in. Woo. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, see, okay. Yes, I have Capricorn in my fifth. Yeah, that's why you see he's a fun and romance kind of guy. Okay? He like kind of gives you like that baby love, that puppy love, that kind of that starter, but it never revs up. Do you get it? Your Jupiter is in Capricorn. Yeah, your Jupiter is in Capricorn, but your good luck is restricted because you have to have a step-by-step approach. Do you want to see what Jupiter in Capricorn looks like? I'll show you. I'm going to show you Jupiter in Capricorn. That's the two of pentacles. You have to balance it out. It's good things. There's always going to be changes though that are going on in that kind of connection for you because he's in your fifth house. That's like the good time guy. You always have a good time with him. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking for real love, you're going to have to start with something that's going to bring you that good passion and that excitement and the wonder, the intensity, the drama, the resentment, the makeup sex, the oh you better not, or I'll one up you, or you know what I'll do if you do that. You need that. You need someone that's going to make you say, wait a minute, he's going to get me if I do that. I know, see what you're saying. So you're agreeing that you're not allowing yourself to have the best. Okay, This is what I would say. Where is that card? Start listening to songs that you really enjoy, feeling good about. When it was right here all this time. That's Jupiter and Capricorn. Do you see how you have the masculine and feminine energies right there in the top and then the bottom with the yin and yang symbol? Do you see how you have this snake right here? So some things are going to go up and some things are going to go down. You have to watch what you put in your mouth and you have to watch the words that are coming out because everything you're doing is going to build. Everything you're doing is going to build. But it may be for the better or it may not. It may last and it may not. See? Okay. So let's find out. Okay. I'm glad that worked for you because that's like a lot of times people they don't realize that it's called self-sabotage because wait a minute, hold on. What's your dad's sign? What's your dad's sign, Shaylee? I'm glad we're agreed. It's just a message delivered. What's your dad's sign, Shaylee? Do you know your dad's sign? Queen of self-sabotage. Aquarius. Yeah, you gotta come out of that. You gotta come out of that. If you look. This is what people have to realize. This is what people have to realize. When you put on the mask, when you put on the mask, that's who they're attracted to. Do you see what I mean? When you put on it's okay when it's really not, that's what they're attracted to. Who or what works for you, the real you, behind the mask. You see, you put on the mask, but you only get one face. So you can change masks all the time. You see people wearing wigs, men, women, everybody. They're like, I'm going to do this. They're doing their face. But who do you want him to love? Who is that? Because that's who you want to stay with. That's how you're going to get him to stay with. And you're looking for a powerful man. You're looking for someone who has his emotions together and will lose it for you, not just on you. What is your dad's sign, Shaylee? What is your dad's zodiac sign? What's your dad's zodiac sign? Hi, who's in the chat? What's your zodiac sign? I see somebody else. What's your zodiac sign? Number 3. Your dad is Aquarius. Okay, so that's why you're used to things happening all of a sudden. You're used to like, Oh my gosh, now this happened. Oh my God, now that happened. You have normalized that. Do you see? You're the opposite of your dad, aren't you? Yeah, but he still made you. You know him. He just doesn't show up. He made you. You came from him. You're the program. Do you get it? That's why you have his last name. That's why you have his blood. You're still a factor. Illusion is the separation is an illusion. I'm told we have the same. See, because you're the app. You're the app. He put his app in your mother, and then she wrapped it in what, iPhone or Droid. You get it? She made a Droid. She made an iPhone. Okay, and that's you. But the app is him. So you're used to like spontaneously, going this way and going that way. What's my bird? I haven't visit. Where is your Saturn? Where is your Saturn? That's what you're going through. That's why I'm asking you about your dad. Your Saturn. See? Yeah, you told me that earlier. So your yes, you have to. Your Saturn is saying you must find a Scorpio, and it's conjunct Pluto and Mars. That's what's going to change your world. You get it? That's what's going to change your world. You must find a Scorpio. Scorpio has enough love for you with your Venus in Pisces. He has to be able to match the intensity of your unconditional love. See, the guy that falls in love with you is going to be like, no, I got to need you, got to have you, got to want you, got to have you all the time. Where are you at? He may even be a little possessive, but he'll be the perfect kind to be able for you to hold him. He's going to love being held. You're going to break down his walls. Ironically, it's kind of like the reverse. You're going to break down you're going to be his soft spot. He's going to be like, nobody's like you. Yes, yeah, well, pretty much with Venus being exalted in Pisces would do it. Okay, so say like if there was levels of love and there were 12 levels of love, Venus in Pisces is like the intense because Venus is exalted. Everything is going with the flow. Okay, so then find out more about the Scorpio. Okay, that's that. Who is tell me about? Let's ask about him because we got to get you to move on. Venus is conjunct Lilith. Okay, so then yeah, so you'll fight for love. It'll be exactly where you'll do crazy stuff, right? And in your seventh, like loopty doopty stuff, right? Okay, so do you see why you'd rather do loopty doopty stuff for the right one that you love, who loves you back intensely enough, so that when you do loopty doopty, you can make cookies afterwards? Chocolate chip. And as you're crunching, you're like, he's looking at you like you're so loopty doopty, but I love you. Who doesn't want that? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. If you imagine it right now in this season going forward, do you get it? So tell me about this new. Who's the Scorpio? Look at me. I have to pull teeth to get you to the Scorpio. You're afraid. He did match your intensity. Tell me about the Scorpio. I need to know so we can get into that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yes, I'm not ready. I'm still healing, and you still love Daniel. Fine, but at least we can inspect who is the new guy, who's a Scorpio. We hooked up a year and a half ago, and he recently popped back up. Oh, it was so good. He needs some more, huh? So where you're fearful is that where your Mars is. Do you get that? You weren't impressed. So it could be still be another Scorpio. What was lackadaisical? So now you're tuning. See, this is where you have to realize, okay, being a woman, and this is not like subjective to only women, like I'm not saying only women do, but typically when you're underwhelmed, you have to be specific about what's underwhelming. You have to be honest about that because that's how you tune into what I don't want into what I do want. What See, okay. So what is it? What did he lack? What was it that he lacked? If he's a Scorpio and he's supposed to be powerful, where was his shortcoming? Okay, what did you like about him? Okay, he was nice. You know, on the other side of the Scorpio, okay, he is an American. Okay, so then he's inconvenient. He's a gud. We call that gud. You know what a gud is? Okay, so you like geographically undesirable people? Geographically, meaning in the vicinity or what environment, undesirable. You'd rather have someone close than far. Good. Like in the connection, he's not connecting like because he's a foreigner, his foreignness isn't foreigning for you. Meaning if you go to he's from Venezuela and the Capricorn is from Mexico. Okay. Venezuela. Oh, so South American or Mexican. Venezuela now that's a mixed bag of nuts. That do you see what I mean? Like they're kind of sneaky. I would say that's a sneaky reeky. Okay. So then listen to your intuition. We just had this conversation. You know that, right? That was just your sign. That was your intuition telling you like something isn't like right. Okay, this is not where I want to go. Yes. Yes. And perhaps the reason you think that way of him is because he's thinking the same way of you intuitively. Is that what you suspect? See? You need someone that's stuck to you like glue. That's what you're looking for, right? Like you and only you, me and only him and only me. That's where it's got to be. Is that like there's nothing wrong with that. You have to stop thinking that's wrong. The thing about it is, okay, let's just check out. Let's check out what your dad's energy is. Before we go into the love part, let's go see. There you go. Okay, it's going to start with you being honest with yourself because that's how you tune into the frequency of what you're looking for. You can't, hold on, star seeds are from another country, rather. Soulmates are just good for finishing our last lives. Oh, true. So, well, star seeds are pretty much intergalactic. You have to really connect. Okay, if someone's out in the stars, in the clouds, and everything, you pretty much have to. All right. Well, I'm a Lyrian too. No, I'm just kidding. But the thing of it is you have to realize that when it comes to your star seeds are out in the clouds. You have to meet somewhere through the power of the universe. Okay? Through the power of the universe. That's the only way you're going to get to a star seed, through the power of the universe. Because we are selected. Okay? They won't just let anybody be with us, and that's how it goes. Okay. So what? Where are you? Where are you? Like, okay. So say Mr. Daniel. Okay, Mr. Daniel it's gonna fade because he's gonna be in the same thing pretty much. Do you see? You want Daniel back. What is it that you want about Daniel back? Let's see. Let's see. What does she want? What is it about this Daniel? What I'm gonna go for the tarot with this. What is it about Daniel? Let me see. You tell me, Daniel. Tell me what it is about you that this girl. You like the way he takes care of you. He pumps you up. He tells you everything. He makes you feel like a queen. Okay. Will he ever improve? Will he ever improve to get you to that next level? Nine of Wands. He's trying to self-improve. It's the Nine of Wands. He's trying to find that strength, right? His own strength, though. He may have the bigger picture in mind, but he's trying to find the strength. Okay, what is it gonna take to get Daniel to get on focus? What is it that Daniel needs to be focused, to get his act in the gear? He needs somebody with money. He needs to receive, he needs to learn how to expand. This is literally Capricorn right here. Okay? He needs to be more taking, he needs to be able to take care of the mess. Do you see what I mean? So he needs to be more optimistic about thinking about other people more than only himself. He must think of himself, but he also must think about the fullness of the picture because the Queen of Pentacles is Sagittarius to Capricorn. See? The universe is speaking to you, Shaylee. The universe is speaking to you, Shaylee. Are you hearing it? Okay. So we're at like 2 hours. This is the point at 2 hours is where you'd have him come back to this message and watch it with you, right? And then say, this is what came up when I asked about you. Or he just said, I'm going to talk about you. We're going to ask about you. Okay. So he won't talk. Okay. What is it going to take to get him? Ooh, you got a double. Okay. So he's emotional. He's being a Mitch. Mitchum. Is he being a Mitch? He's stuck inside himself. He won't open up. He's being fake and phony. Okay. He's trying to connect to the universe. He's trying to do good. Okay. He needs God right now. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like you need to pay attention to God. Okay. He's trying to figure out how to manifest, but he's not doing traditional things to do it. He opened up He told me things he will never tell another soul. Okay, he's looking for you to be more like a teacher then to him. Maybe he thinks you are. Let me see. What does he think of you? Is he thinking of you like a mother? It's okay. It's okay because the first woman us men ever met was our mother. So it's okay. People down that down. It's they just take it the wrong way. They don't get it. Okay, the imagination. He needs. It's something about his imagination. His the way his potential. Okay, he told me things he would never tell you. Okay, it's about his potential. Does he believe in himself? Okay, this is what he's missing. Do you see what I mean? He feeling powerless. Is he feeling powerless? What actions is he willing to take? Is he using his imagination against himself, or is he using it for himself? Okay, so he's in his emotions. She passed away. Okay, so that's where he's like, so he's kind of codependent. Okay, what is his healing? What is his healing universe? What is his healing? Because mothers, he may was he a mama's boy? Was he a mama's boy, or was he like it was trauma? Like she died from a trauma, or she the relationship was traumatic. Okay, she wasn't a good mom. Okay, so then that's what he got. He got you. He got you. Okay, so she wasn't. They didn't have a good relationship. Then he met something like someone like you. Okay, is he treating you like her, or is he taking it out on you? Let's see. You tell me what you think, and let's see what pops up. Okay, you make him feel like he has all the positive energy that it takes to go forward, and you make him feel you bring out. So you make up because see how we got the page of wands too. Okay, he has that energy. Let's see. Okay, he has a lot of, yeah, but he has a lot of energy that he needs to use to go forward. He needs to bring out his champion. Wherever his mother destroyed his self-esteem, okay, wherever his mother destroyed his self-esteem, he's going to have to pick that up. He needs to let it flow. That's what I'm telling you with that Capricorn. He's restrictive. That's what. And then when you come over and you come over all in a happy mood, he's like, "What are you doing in a happy mood? Can't you see I'm suffering?" Okay. Do you see? Then that's eventually that's going to wear on you. Okay. That see, I'm hitting it. Okay. So then you have to bring out speak to the champion in him. Okay? That's what this is. Speak to the champion in him. Do not baby him. Do not baby him. Alita, are you saying that to her or me? This is where he needs inspiration. Okay, do you see this child? They're going forward, but they're so young. And it could be in his visions or in his emotions. Do you see what I mean? Because of his experience with the mother that he had. Do you get it? So it's all about him being inspired. He may not have the energy, but you can't let someone suck you dry. All right. All right, check this out. Let's see. He needs he's using your energy. Okay? Like he's using your energy, but he has to learn how to what's going to teach him to learn how to treat women better. See? Look, Knight of Cups. He's going to have to bring his mind and his emotions together. He's going to have to heal himself. Okay? He's going to have to know that he knows how to bring things together. Do you see? That's a king of emotions right there. He knows how to heal people. He knows how to do things that other people can't do to bring people together. That part of himself, that's what he needs to bring out in his own self. He has to heal himself. He has to figure it out. You can't do it for him. The universe, you know, that's what it is. That's what it is. He has to allow himself to, he has to bring out, he has to champion up. You know, he has to allow himself to bring out that king, see, that king of emotions. Do you see? He has to be the king of emotions. He has to stand up to the top. He has potential because he is a Capricorn. Okay? So the best thing you can do for him is speak to that champion in him. So do not baby him, speak to the champion in him. Do you get it? Like when you compliment him, like, okay, tell me something good about him. Tell me one good thing about him that you like, maybe what you like most about him. Tell me about it. He won't have anything to do with me anymore. And yeah, he hates being baby. Okay, so why won't he have anything to do with what happened? Have you been babying him? So what is it? Why doesn't what happened? Why won't he have anything? Were you like not there for him when he needed it, when he needed you, or let's see. He was just over it one day. What made him tell me? What's the root? Oh, situation. He needs a job. He needs to take things. He needs to take action towards work, right? Does he need to find a job? Does he need to like take action towards? We already know he needs to take action towards his own life. You succeeded. That's what it is. You succeeded. Mhm. Okay, so he's focusing on work. He's focusing on his longevity. Okay, he's focusing. He's trying to work and manifest his longevity. So that's why he's totally working and mastering whatever it is. Golly. Okay, look, he's trying to become successful, but Look, he's frustrated. His emotions are blocking his potential. He has his mind where his heart should be, and his heart where his mind should be. Is that right? Okay. So at this point, it's something you have to let him figure out. Because when you love someone, let them go. When they return, then that's how you know that they're for you. That's when you have to let them know. Send them like food. That'll make you feel better. Did you hear? Food. Like wherever the food place that you guys used to order food from. If you want to talk to a man, yeah, you've done that, but have you done it in this condition? Okay. Order his favorite pizza. Do you get it? Add the wings. You want him to taste you in every bite. Do you get? Am I working? Am I working? If you like to hit my Cash App, I think we just had a breakthrough. Oh my goodness. That's exactly all you have to do. You see, when it comes down to thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like do something like that, then he'll realize how petty he is. Do you get it? Because who else would do that for him but someone who genuinely loves him? It would be it would make him feel that small if he didn't break his own code, his own restrictions, and his own reasons for making a boundary between you and him. Does that sound about right? Okay. So then you're there when it comes to him. You got exactly what you're going for. You're doing what you need to do. You're making the progress that you need to make. You just needed a trick in your bag to get him to open up. I'm a Libra. So I'm all about the relationships. And even for me, I've I've had to be your twin is okay, cool. So then yeah, how can you not love Libras? We want everybody to work together and get along and be in harmony. But the thing about it is a lot of times people they don't see how I had to go through all that to get to you for your own relationship. That's what Libras are going through. We don't give up. We just try to figure it out. You get it? And so that's like okay, that's probably like the least thing for me. I was like, oh no, but it's what I'm good at. You get it? So that's where you, yes, yes, very, 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 very. So that's why I said, I don't know if you were here earlier. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I get to use my gift, whichever way it's coming out. I know that whatever was blocking it has been eclipsed. You're currently in your villain area. Yep, we're taking down all the. I believe in real love. I believe in real love. If you're gonna love, love. You see what I mean? Go with the flow of it. But all these sideshows and games and this, you know what I mean, tit for tat, petty stuff, that stuff's over. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We just had that eclipse. That's why we had the full moon before the eclipse. The full moon was to unload. For just know that right now, though, whatever relationship you do get with him, it may stay the same or it may change at the end of January next year. So if you know are going through it, it might turn into total prosperity after then. But with the South Node being in relationships, i.e., Libra, every relationship is gonna be like temperance, meaning like it's gonna you're gonna have to tune to the frequency of what's going to make it work. Do you see what I mean? It's not going to be perfect. Ooh, see? That's what I'm square Pluto. Do you see what I'm saying? Square is a problem. Square is a challenge. When are you going to get to the romance? Consistent. Do you get it? That's why you have to watch out from what is our ascendancy chart is insane. Yeah, but what percent is it? What's your percentage? Do you see what I mean? See, you know how sometimes the people they say that love, oh, you have to go through all of this to get to love and all that stuff. Sometimes you have to go through all this stuff to get okay. We also have South Node conjunct Venus. See, North Node conjunct Moon and Rising. So you both have South Node conjunct Venus. Do you get it? You have to unload where. What sign is your South Node in? See, so he's learning from you. I don't know that his South Node is in Pisces. So his North Node is in Virgo. So he needs to be in service. Your South Node is in Sagittarius. Maybe that optimism that you're using and your faith is telling you to make yourself think a little bit better and see things from both sides. You get, I mean, I'm just saying that's how you, because the thing of it is, Shaylee, is that when it comes down to it, you deserve to be loved. Do you see what I mean? But we all have to figure out what that actually is. So that's, it's not that he's just a trauma bond, but he's also a lesson. If you put a slash in between the two of them, that's a lesson. Do you see? There's a blessing in the lesson, but the love that you're looking for, thank you. Your your the thing about you being in a place with him, it may be that you get to that place and then things change. Do you get it? So what I'm saying is like forewarned is forearmed. Be willing to do the work, but no, it's kind of like baking a cake. You get it? You're starting to feel it now, huh? You're more like you see his potential, and so you just want to get his flow going again, but you know that he really has to work hard on his character. Yeah. Yeah, you got Your situation, your situation, you're better off with someone who intensely, intensely pours love onto you and does would never hold back on you. Like almost possessive, but not obsessive. And thank you for the compliment. You know, you want someone who is, you know, who says you are mine, like I am yours. This is what it's gonna be. Like that song, "Always Be My Baby." Do do do. That's what you're looking for. So the next one that you meet, if you hear that song, do you get it? I'm just saying, it's not that hard. It's not that. Sometimes people will make you love, love working to love them, but then when you get it done, you're like, wah, 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 because they're it only peaked. You know that they're fixed, but you see that was their potential. Do you see? Send them a pizza anyway. Send them just to see that you can use your power for good and that it'll work. That's what I would say. Send them the pizza anyway. Send them the pizza anyway. And then just see what how he treats you and then use that as a judgment stake. Do you get it? You know, don't drag yourself out. Don't drag it. Do not abuse yourself. That's Pisces. Because then you'll play the victim. Do you get it? You do not need that role again. You already got that mastered. Do you see what I mean? And it's still going to be happening in certain areas of your life because the South Node is still in Libra. You get it? Not this one, not another one, right? That's the attitude that's going to take. Well, let's see what it's going to take. Let's see. Let's see just for you. Shaylee. What's it going to take for Shaylee to snap? See, they already knew what they wanted the answer to. Look. Okay? The Queen of Wands. It's all about you being confident in yourself, knowing that what you call together, that you can put together for anything. You're using him to build your confidence. There's a void that you have with your dad. This is what's coming in. And that you're meeting your person in about 5 years and 1.5 years. Possibly, possibly. I just stopped shutting that kind of stuff down. Do you get it? So now I'm in that place consciously of allowing myself to think about relationships. Do you see? And when it comes to that, you want to be tuned into it if you want it to be that kind of always and forever kind of love. You get it? So be willing to do the work. Be willing to do the work because not everybody is worthy of the value, the regeneration, the golden regeneration of your love. Do you see? You're like a high caliber version of love force energy. Do you get it? So it's kind of like almost like a your ego, and I mean this in a positive way. Your ego is kind of like, how can he not love me anymore? The audacity. I know what to do. I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm gonna make you love me. And then it just might turn into a heavy downer love. As soon as you get up, then blah, do you see? That's what it is. Love don't make you work that dang hard. That's what's on the TV shows. That's what's on the dramatic scenes that we see on TV, and we think that that's all romantic. No, that's scripted. That's scripted. Water is like glue. Once you get wet, it's stuck on you, and you can't run from love when it's real love. You can't run from love. It's like it's a mutual connection. It's not a Like, okay, well, maybe I'm going to love you today. No, I'm not going to be living without you tomorrow. I'm going to have you right here, and you're going to love me. It's going to be natural. It's going to be a natural flow. Not perfect, but it's going to be natural. One thing you do know is that they love you. One thing you do know is that you love them. Do you see? You need someone loyal. You're a Scorpio. You need someone loyal. Okay, loyal to the love. Where'd you said your Venus? Where'd you say your Venus is again? Where'd you say your Venus is? Your Venus is, yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's that old unconditional love. I was trying to figure out if I was like, that's Mercury retrograde. Yes. So remember, everything you're doing right now is a do over anyway. It's a do over anyway. Do you see what I mean? You're like looking back because Mercury is in retrograde. On the 25th, Mercury is going to start going direct. Okay, it's going to have a shadow phase. You might wane out. Have a little fun with them. Have a little food with them. You know what I mean? Go through it, get to it. Obviously, this is what the universe has put on your path to do. It's all good. But in the back of your mind, know what it is. So, and this is your test this time. Because, sometimes you slip right into your own water and then the water's above your head. See? So you're getting double. You see what I mean? You're like going like this with it. Yes, I should. No, I shouldn't. Yes, I should. No, I shouldn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I can't. That's what it is. So it's kind of like swimming. Were you swimming in your head yesterday? Was it like loopty baboopty? Okay. That's how you know you're connected to the universe. That's how you know that you are connected. You are not alone. You're not alone. You just have to allow yourself to listen. Listen. And the universe is gonna keep speaking to you. But you have to trust the universe and be one with that more than everybody else. Oh, it's here midnight. Thank you both for chatting. Bye. Have a wonderful one, Alitza. I'll see you next time. You're going to find someone. We're going to send you some good love. Love magnetivity. We're going to tune your man magnet. Let me see what I got. Okay, look. Hold on. I'm going to give you one of these. Your man magnetism. You are irresistible, undeniable, luscious, gorgeous, desirable. Okay, for the perfect one, the special one, and that's how love is working for you now. Open that up and let that flow into your heart. Okay, let that flow into your heart and let that be your energy. You got it. Okay, so then check this out, you guys. Shaylee, you're on a development phase right now. You're in a very, 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 like you're starting it. Remember, you're starting it. You have the power to love. Okay. Bye. What's this damn phone? She said, bye, 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 Alita. Just keep that energy with you, so we have it for next time. So when we do another message, you're higher in your vibrations. Because see, that one that you're looking for, see, you like to see, stop. That's your best friend. That's your number one love. That's how you got here, Shaylee. No, you don't. You just choose not to. It's like a light switch. Just give yourself that chance to lay there, listen, hear. You may even have to write. You may even need to get in the bathtub and soak just where you can't get up and distract yourself. I'm just saying, it's a wonderful, once you do, and then see how you're more receptive to it now because it just started. Well, you're Pisces. You have it all. You have it all. You're the 12th sign. You're the conglomeration of everything that came together. That's why your other is in a water sign. Your mate is in a water sign. They need to be able to connect. Stubborn. That's that Virgo. You're too critical. Stop putting yourself down. Critical is hypocritical too. Did you know that? You know what I you know what I say to people like you? Do you want to know? Are you self-critical? Are you self-critical? That's what we're talking about. We're not. No, 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 no. Do okay with that Virgo inside. Okay, as you're leading, you analyze things and you see things, and it's natural to critique things. But it's also to where you get so used to being of service to others that you don't realize that it's you who deserves to be poured into. Yes, okay, you got it. Okay. So that's where you have to, that's where you're going to stop doing it. Remember, I just said that. You want to stop, let's see. Yeah, you're going to have wins and breakthroughs. You have to be more optimistic, faithful, keep your vibrations high towards anything that is coming to an end. What have we been talking about? Boop. Keep your light vibrations towards anything that's coming to an end, okay? Because something better is coming along. Do not criticize yourself and be more compassionate to yourself. Get better at it. Make it a principle. Write it out. You're a Virgo. Write it out. Put it on your mirror. She's like, okay, yes. I heard that. That's all you got to do. You're so good at it for everybody else, but what about you? So what I say to people like you is like, what's wrong with you? Do you get it? There's nothing wrong with you. What's wrong with you? When you're critical, like sometimes it could be in your subconscious mind, but deep down inside, you love yourself. You get it? Yes. Yes. Do you see what I'm saying? So you must stay. If someone takes that away from you, do you see what I mean? If someone makes you second guess yourself, that's how you know that that's not the thing. Yes, yes, because I want Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. Do you see? So it's almost like Virgo has to criticize in order to see what's wrong with something. It's like a habit, okay? But when it comes down to it, it comes from within you, and that's how you're using your energy. So if you want to use your energy to find love, when you're criticizing, it has to be a compliment instead of a criticize. Okay? So you're going to replace, right when you catch yourself criticizing something, maybe to improve it, you're going to compliment it to improve it. That is an orange that needs a little bit this. Oh, wouldn't it be great? So say like if you see like an orange color and you look at it and you're like, it's just not going with something else, right? You would say instead, oh, that orange would go so well with this. You'd add to it instead of take away from it. That's what's going to bring you into the place that you need. Okay? I have done a lot of work to be there. Yes, you have. There's a lot of love for you. There's a lot of love for you. But I see where you're coming from. Are you there? I'm not sure if there's anyone there anymore. Okay. Well, I guess we could put this down. Hold on. Okay, meeting you today was the best gift ever. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I'm glad. I hope. Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe? Because you have to subscribe then. And I believe you hit the like button already. Okay. Okay, great, great, great. Yeah, and if you know anybody else is looking for a channel, I'm getting my channel going again. I'm building and everything. And then I love donations. I survive on the donations for the channel, that is. I mean, but yeah, that's what it's all about. Getting everybody to be on their healing, feeling, so the love. We're in a different phase. I know the news is saying that all of this other stuff, fear mongering stuff, but if you pay attention to that stuff, that's what this eclipse is going to distract you from. But if you pay attention to what you're actually attracted to, and you have that power of love, that's like your superpower, by the way. Do you see what I mean? The way you use your love, but you're not allowed to do it frivolously because you're too powerful. If you throw your love out there frivolously, you're going to, it's like over loving, okay? Uh, Thank you so much. No, I was just mentioning that because I didn't put it up or anything. I just wanted to get started today. And then this is like my first live, especially using my cell phone. I don't really like doing it on my PC. So this is just my first live on the cell phone. I just figured that out. So when the door opens, the teacher, or when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. Oh, great. Thank you. Yeah. Use your power. Like, just, you know what? Everything, this would be a good way. I love to tell people this. Everything that you are conflicted with in your life, just say to that thing, especially when it comes in, thank you for everything you are, and thank you for everything you are not. I love you just the way it is. Do you see? Because then that flatlines everything. That flatlines it. And you don't have to like keep battling yourself with it every time it pops up, and make that your natural default. Thank you for, so say like if you're if you burn your toast, so to speak, you burn your toast, instead of going all critical, I'm so stupid, that Virgo kicking in, you know what I mean? Just want to say, because it gave you a lesson, okay? Thank you for everything you are, and thank you for everything you are not. Yes, yes. Be grateful. Just keep that vibe going up, because that's what I'm here for. Like, after, when I talk to other people, of course it's I'm like, I said that. you know just keep in mind that that's all of us who are doing work like this, which I'm sure you're good at too. It's our own therapy at the same time. And when we're doing this, we're clearing off our karma. And this is the year, the 8. And remember, is it you who said you're a 9? Because remember, next year is a 9. Yeah. So think about results. So you're cleaning off, like, you know what I mean? You're washing off your crystal right now. Yeah, personal 9 year. Okay. So then there you go. You need to know. Next year is that year. This is the year that you're doing everything to make sure that that goes well. Your sense of completion. Ooh, you got the 555. So, so you're going through, you're always being crucified, huh? Changes, you're 5. Okay, so according to that guy, G33, you're gorgeous. Good. I love it when people, yes, yes, be like that. Okay, okay, and a day born, 7, you're born. Okay, so you're super spiritual. You can't be with someone that's not like, they got to meet you in the clouds too. They got to meet you they have to meet you in the clouds too. They have to meet you in the clouds. They can't be a basic. They can't they can't bring you down. They have to be like a go with the flow kind of man. That other than that, that's how you know it's work and not play. But at least you know now because you're all about love, and then you'll go inside yourself and you'll self-inflict with the 555 5. Yeah. Yeah, you got to come out of that because you'll get to the point where it's like this big conflict, and then all this change happens, and then it'll come to an end, and you'll be all independent, and you'll be doing everything. Options are endless and everything, and then that's when you reconnect. That's like your third step right there. That's when you realize, okay, I can be with someone who's in harmony with me, but they can't be basic. You can't force spiritual wisdom into people. You know, you can't force love principle into people. You can't. That's like that guy that you're working with. He has to restore a whole heart. He has to redefine his whole emotional program. Now, what could you do in a whole day if you didn't have to do that with him? That's how you rock it. That's how you rock it. You have to prioritize yourself. Your chart is telling you, whoever it is, they have to be good enough for you by loving you the way you deserve. You get it? That's they have to love you to the level as close as they can, as close as they can to how much you love them. You just have to feel like you have them like this, but they have to put them in your hand. That's what you're going for. And they probably have to be big so you don't get bored. You just keep on doing this. Because you like to feel oceans. Shaylee. You know it's true. Just be deserving of that. Let that be your level. Let that be your level that you're grading yourself for, that you're guiding yourself for. Like this. This is where you're, hold on. See, a big vision just popped in. We know you like visions. Hold on. This is where you have to be with love. Even though you're afraid, or you might have that unworthy program in certain parts or wherever, crannies, this, do you see how she's letting everything go and letting everything flow? Do you see what I mean? If you love hard, this is that representation. All those ways about you, all of those ways about you are true. It's time for you to let go and let yourself have the holy grail, the highest high. See, that's the highest part of the card. Do you see? This is where you see it all. The creativity is coming down to fill your cup. Do you see? That's your level of love right there. See how it says lust right there? You might think of it as it's too much. Do you see what I mean? You might think, oh, I'm too intense with love. I'll never find my match. Get that out of your head. Get that out of your head. That's what I'm saying. That part of life is over. That's what's over. It's only the people who don't know any better that are still like that. There's more people. If I know it and now you're realizing it, do you get it? There's more people just like me and you, and they just have to know about it. Someone who's going to tune them into love. You see, I have all kinds of tarot cards, things like that, but really it's like my opportunity to be at service in the form of making people tune into that, their core of their love self. You see, without that part, who are they loving? The illusion that you created. So there's no point in having fear, because this would be the strength card. Hold on, I'll show you. This would be the strength card in the other deck. Yeah, it's like you're worthy. Take on that notion. Say somebody out there is looking and feeling for a love like me, but it has to be the real you. It has to be the real you, not a distracted version of you, where you're dating down or you're loving down. You have to be in that place where you're like, I know I have some intense love, so somebody has to love that about me to my core. Where is it? Where are you? I'm telling you the last card. I didn't. Hold on. Let's see. But yeah, it's the strength card. You can look that up. I can't find it fast now. The strength card is like, it's letting you know. It's like you have to have the power to love. You have to persuade not only the person, you see what I mean, with your allure, but you have to allow yourself to say, I deserve the best that this universe has to offer you, because that's what they gave you. They gave you Venus and Pisces. You're predetermined to not be able to settle for less. Am I missing a card here? Hold on. Let's see. So you can see the difference in the cards. There it is. See? You have to tame the beast. Do you see what I mean? You're not, this is you letting go and saying, I have all this lust and desire for everything that I want. And then this is you having it. You found a way to persuade, and it's your own persuasion, but it's them too. You want to hold somebody in your hand, but you don't want a pussy. You want a beast of love. Like, he's in there. You see? And that's what turns you off, when the level doesn't match your level. You got that? Which one? Both? I put up two. This one, this is the Toth deck, and then this is the one like that's more popular, the Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, both. Yeah, putting those together. That's for me. When I learned tarot, I couldn't do one without the other, and that's like one of the hardest things to do, because most people are like one or the other, but because they have different meanings. Obviously, you can see the pictures are different, but that's what love is all about. It's always not going to look the same. You're a mermaid, unicorn, depending on your mood for the day. Yeah, because that's water. That's a temperance. Like the thing about it is just getting to the point where you love that part about yourself. I love this about me, and as good as it is or as bad as it is, no matter what they hate about me, that's what I love most. Do you get it? And when you realize that that is like empowering for you, because that's what this is all about. Do you see? When you just let yourself just freaking go, this is what you get. The reason they're not wearing anything is because they're finally being their whole and full self. You know, they can't love this. They can't love. Let me show you something. Let me see. They can't love someone. Now, this represents the Virgo part. They can't love someone who's holding on only to themselves. Do you see what I mean? Because Virgo is the one that's not going to let himself love. You can't have my soul. You can't have my soul. Do you get it? This is the part where you're going inside and you're finding your strength so that you come out into what you're going for. But your card, what is that? Is that the three? No, that's yeah. You're no, no. Never mind, because it's not Pisces. That was Jupiter. But yeah, that's where it is. You have to allow yourself. This part right here is when you go in and you did the work. You said you've done the work. Keep doing the work. But this is the part that you love about yourself. That you love yourself. It takes a lot of strength for someone to go in and say, I'm going to tweak me, tune me into the best person that I can be. Because if you don't do that to you, you're going to be doing that to other people. And that makes other people think that they're not like, they're never going to be good enough for you. And you might not notice it, but it's called social cues. You get it? And then when you get to that point, you're going to realize, wait a minute, I am that bitch. Do you see what I mean? Because my heart is clean now. You get it? My heart is clean. The things that I do about myself, I'm doing them with love. I'm leading with love. I'm being creative with love. And I'm being loved back. That's what this is all about. How can you be loved back? What's going to make you feel good that when you come back out of the darkness, see, the moon is right there. When I come out of the darkness and I'm shining my light again, do you see what I mean? Who am I going to attract? You know, where is it going to be for me? Who am I going to be able to hold? It's one thing to have them hold you, but it's another thing for you to feel like I can have them forever, because that's what you're going for. You're not going for a piece and part or just a party. You're looking for that sticky, icky. Woo! Your lessons is to never settle for less in love. But I will tell you, a foundation of that is you're going to have to speak to your dad. Are you here? All right. Are you there? You gone? Oh, you have to get to the point where you reconnect with whatever it is level with your dad, because the dad is the first man that you met or did not meet. So that issue, wherever it is, that has to be resolved. And that doesn't mean you have to kiss a butt. Yeah. And funny you say I know, because that's Aquarius. So he probably says that all the time. And then you both say, I know, I know. So you both think that you're right all the time. But you have to use your love power. Boom! On him. Break him down. But with Venus and Aquarius, it's kind of like a mixed bag of nuts. Okay, so open up. You would take all that crap from Daniel, but not from your dad? Does that make sense? Yes. You know why? Because You're the app. You're the app. He is what made you that app. You called him and asked him about a drug deal. Well, did it go through? Shoot. Whatever he is and whoever he is, that's who he is. But you have a way to the soul inside of him. Dads typically love their daughters. Just don't be your mother. What do you mean? No, I followed them, followed my intuition, which was correct. You said he's tried reaching and I wasn't about it. It needs to happen though. Yeah, meditate on it. Oh, your dad wasn't undercover? Or the drug deal wasn't undercover? Oh, yeah, you gotta see, good dad was good for that, wasn't he? Imagine if he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I kind of picked up on that. I picked up on that. I picked up on that. Okay, but that's him. That's him. That's not you. That's not him. I mean, that's not you. That's him. Okay? He was good when he got your mom. Okay? He was good when he got your mom and you came out. So you can't deny that. Okay? You can't deny that. Did he make something good? Did he have a daughter who has Venus in Pisces? That's what he gave your mom. You see? It's the TV that makes us. He's good still. He has a life. His life turned around. See? So if he turned his life around since he has, then that's where you go. That's all you got to do. Just allow yourself to grow in that direction too, because it's healing. It's healing. It's not. It's not about say rewarding bad behavior. You weren't here, and because you did that stupid thing, you lost time with them. Look, not everybody's parents are that thing that's on TV. Let's see. I don't hold resentment towards them. Actually, typing that out. Oh, see, you're letting it. It's. I'm telling you, it's the eclipse. Maybe I do something I need to visit. Yeah. Hey, give it the freaking reason that is resentment. I missed you. First off, it's gonna be from love. I missed you. You missed out. I wish you could have. If you only would have. Those things. Write that out. Write that out. Okay, use your Virgo side on that. That's how you analyze it. And then you just say, listen, you have something that you have when you talk to him, so you purge when you have the conversation. But you put your hand on his heart before you do it. And you say, I want to get closer to you, but I don't want to just be close with you and then all of a sudden remember when you weren't there. So I want to have a couple talks with you, not because I want to criticize you, but I want us to tune, you know? Your son was kidnapped? Liam, I stay alive for him. Okay, so his dad kidnapped him? Did you say his dad took him? And my firstborn, who was born during the eclipse, passed away. Yes, his father took him. Okay, I'm sorry about your baby boy that passed away, but remember that it's more likely so you stay connected. Your resentment may be with God. Do you get it? Because how else would you feel if something so beautiful that came from him all of a sudden would just take him away for whatever reason? I feel you right now. I'm feeling you. So connect. Do you see what I mean? Because there's no greater love. And when you do that, it's going to bring you into that healing spot. Do you see? Because right now, in his physical body, he can't, you can't do anything about that part. But that spiritual body is still with you. That baby is right around you. I'm certain. I don't even just say stuff like that, but I'm sure that you've had the signs that that baby is around you. So when you go to sleep at night, have get yourself do you have any of his stuffed animals or anything still like that? See, how would I know? Yes. Thank you. I was blessed with 10 weeks and 3 days to hold on, and Skylar was one of the greatest gifts ever reached. Yeah, so he's still with you. That's how you stay. They use Skylar to keep you on point and connected. Where were you before he was born? Were you out there like that? Was he like a turnaround baby? Turned your whole life around? Made you yes. Okay, see what I mean? Yes. Do you see? He's like, oh my gosh, that's a sign from the universe. You know it's your Saturn return. Okay. So then there you go. So now what you want to do is allow yourself to hold them both every night as if you have them and nothing like that ever happened. And that's free. That's free because that's the beginning of your healing. And then that's also how you tune into the frequency. Do you see what I mean? Now, on the Virgo tip. Hold on the Virgo tip. First off, pray first for guidance on how to find them. Then you put on your inspector, right? So you can go to ancestry.com, and if you know the dad's name, you can look up his family. Okay, but you got to resurrect, baby. You got to resurrect. Okay? Okay. So you got Skylar around you. Okay? When you talk to Skylar, tell him that he had another brother and that it would be great to have you both in communication. And that's what you're trying to do. You see? But then you can go to ancestry.com and look up his dad's family. Liam's dad. Do you know Liam's dad, family? Do you know Liam's dad's family? Okay, if you can contact them, that's how you can find out where your son is. You think you could do that? Is that something you're willing to do? It's okay. Okay, well then send them a pizza. If you can send them a pizza, shoot. Okay, but you know what? There's things about you that you've grown and you've learned, right? You agree with that? Okay? And that's where it is. He has a right to know you, and just like your dad, remember who your role model was? Your dad, right? Remember the program, the app? Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, so then remember the app that you came from. Your dad did something, then it caused him to what? Separate from who? Do you see the pattern? Okay, so do you think maybe your dad was thinking that of you? Do you see how it's connecting now? Now that you think about it, do you see how it's doing it? Do you see the cycle though? Do you see the cycle? Do you see that it's karma and that it's generational karma? I mean, like, are you serious? So that's why you have to correct it by being with your dad. That's a freaking look. Yes. So that's why when you do your portion with your dad, yeah, we know it's therapy. Do you see what I mean? It's not like a light switch. Do you see what I mean? That might be what has you leery. Do you see what I mean? It may be even that you don't want to tell him what happened to your babies. Do you see? I don't know if he knows it. I'm just saying it might be something subconsciously in your mind. Do you see that has you thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to tell him that part of my life. Baby, that was his life too. He put the app into you. That's what generational curse is, or generational wounds, or generational patterns, or generational all that kind of stuff. It plays. It okay, there's a verse in the Bible and it says the sins of the father go down the vine. It also the mother. People think that just means the dad. It doesn't. It's the seed. It's the bloodline. You get it? And so your son has a new bloodline, but he's in the same position that you are with your dad because you have your dad's bloodline. But that doesn't mean that you picked a dad. Let's see, it's beyond karmic, very difficult with my. See, do you see? Do you see? So forgive all of that. That's the part that you heal, and you're bringing. Think of everything as full circle. Think of, hold on. I'm gonna show you two more cards. I'm gonna try to show them both at the same time. One, seven. See, I get the visions, and then they're like, show her this. There's two versions of this, similar energies, but the images is what's going to make it connect. Where are you? It's always at that bottom, right? Or I'll tell you. Okay. This is what's going on here. Okay, that's the Four of Wands. There's things that need to come to a completion, but this is representing the end of wanting what you want and now having the stability to have it. Do you get? And this is in your imagination. This is what you want to use, your imagination. That you're out of the phase where you wanted and you're in the phase of completion and have a foundation for everything. And this is how it's going right here. Imagine that. The house is full. Everything is right where you want it to be. They're both the same card, but one is giving you the feminine version of the fire of your imagination. And then this one is giving you the masculine version that you can have it already because you get to see yourself in it. Okay, you're representing the transformation. It takes, you got it. You got it. Just do it. You got it. Just be like that. Know that it's already complete. See, this one says completion. I don't know if you can see that. Think of it as in its complete form. Think of it as complete. Like we all have been through things, Shaylee. We've all been through things. We all have. And it's that image that they put on TV that makes us think that everybody's life is this illumination of perfection. And it's just not. It's just not. I've been friends with people who have everything. I've been friends with people who have nothing. And I know what it's like for people to be millionaires and miserable. Do you see what I mean? I've met any billionaires, but they're people put it all on material value. It's the love. Love is the value. You have that. That's your superpower. Do not take that for granted. Find the power in it. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly it. It happens for a reason, and a good reason, not just a reason where you're in a place that you feel like you're loving frivolously. When you start feeling like you're loving frivolously, you've done your job. You've already done your job. There's people who will just keep on, taking up your love. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's good. Keep it going. Keep it going. What else are you good at? What else are you good at? I know there's I'm sensing something else. There's something you do better that you may take for granted. There's something that you do, and that's like your magical power, but it's something that you love doing that you might take for granted. Is it counseling? Okay, there you go. Turn that into something. Are you doing that on TikTok? That could be cathartic for you. Yeah. Yeah. Start doing that. Express yourself. That's where I think, no, I didn't. That wasn't you. This, I'm getting this card. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it that you can. Okay? That's what see, that's what I was picking up on. Who asked you what else can you do? Do you see what I'm saying? That's them speaking to you. Paint, express yourself, forgive yourself, stop hiding yourself, or stop treating it like you're doing it out of obligation. Let your love flow into it. You're telling your own. They're telling me your story. They're telling me your story. You. That's where you. That's where you're going. That's why you're in a place. You're holding yourself back. Do you see? And then you found someone else to hold you back, right? Mm-mm. That's not gonna work. That's not. Somebody's gonna have to bring out your love in order for you to be not distracted with things that aren't going to bring out the best in you. Do you see? 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 To find yourself. You were the hermit. You were the hermit. And be thankful. Be thankful this eclipse just happened because look, now you're out. You can sense there's healing for you. You can do what I'm doing. What I'm doing is the Pisces part of your chart. That's how I got into doing this. So it's just I had to do it. Life took its change, and it's like, what do I do now? This is what I do. I have so many gifts, but I have to use them all. I can't just use one and say, put in, oh, I'm just gonna do this. When they give you everything to do, um, I don't know if you have a Bible, but it's I think it's Matthew, Matthew 25, 14 through 30, and it's the parable of the talents. He gave you all these gifts, and then you decide to put them under the ground? No. Well, destubbornize yourself. I just made a new word. Go through the process of destubbornization. And how are you going to be stubborn and then try to get with a Capricorn? What's wrong with you? That's you're he makes you feel disciplined. And that's not no, that's guilt. That's guilt. That's guilt that will make you want that. Use your gifts, express. You already know what it's like to not express. You have that experience. It's time for you to bring it on out. Okay? It, you be right. They're telling me to tell you. I'm just a conduit. You see? you be right? How can I be right about you when it's you who's you? How would I know that you have more talents? I knew that you were holding back. Do you see? There's more to you. Let it out. Sorry, you're gonna have to trust yourself to not F it up. That's how you're gonna have to start. You're gonna have to trust yourself to not to do a great job. It's with everything you've been through, you could second guess yourself. Only because that's in your subconscious mind. Okay? It's only because you're like, okay, I'm familiar with effing up. I'm familiar with drama. I'm familiar with doing things that make me look like I'm not even freaking thinking. Do you see what I mean? We all have that aspect of our life. Do you see what I mean? But when it starts to plague your full potential, Shaylee, that's what you're doing to yourself because the universe is telling you, go for it. Go for it. You got the gift, we gave it to you. Do you see? So hold on. Hold on. The the I know like when people say, oh, the Bible, this is universal wisdom to me. So it's just more so, I like to tie a story. I get moved to tie the story to it. So I'm just going to show you, and I'm hoping I remember it because it's just one that makes me say, hey, what's going on? And then you realize, I'll just give you a couple verses. Is it 14 or is it 25? Hold on, let's see. Let's see if my brain is working. Because remember, is in Mercury is in retrograde. And see, people, when you be mad at God, you don't want to be hearing anything because you feel like you're being chastised. I'm not chastising you. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. 14. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. Honestly, I just haven't wanted so much, and frankly, almost stopped giving. Yeah, that's because you're dilapidating yourself. You're dilapidated because you can't fight yourself fighting yourself fighting yourself. Do you see? The steps of a righteous man are ordered. That's just it. Do you see what I mean? Like I could be somewhere on a beach right now, sipping what pina coladas, you know the thing, sipping pina coladas and doing this and doing that and all that stuff. Yeah, we'd all rather be doing that. But there's a purpose to your energy being in this universe. Does that make sense? Okay, you say I spent 3 days in heaven when I was 19. I fully crossed over and remember every second. Do you see how much they love you? Do you see? That's anyway. So then I'm gonna get to this. The first one he says that the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And and unto one he gave 5 talents. Okay, so you know how you have so many talents. Okay, you have so many talents. Okay, he gave to one 5 talents, to another 2 talents, to another just one, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So whatever they knew that he could do, he gave him that talent. They were like, you can do this, I'm going to give you this. So just imagine someone walking in, okay, and you're in the kitchen and they're saying, we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies or whatever your favorite cookie. And then they're like, you're responsible for getting every ingredient. You're responsible for getting the liquid ingredient. You're responsible for getting the dry ingredients. So you trust that person. You're like, you know that you can do this. You have to get the butter. You have to set the stove, right? So then you get it to the point where you said, then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded, when he went and traded the same and made them another 5 talents. So he turned 5 into 10. Doesn't that sound like that's something you could do? Make something out of what you got. Make the most out of what you got. Double it, right? As you said, you was doing a deal. And likewise, he had 2, so he gained another 2. Okay, and then the long time, the servants, here comes the 1. And so he said he had received, wait a minute, hold on. So the 5 talent guy, that's Mercury retrograde, I can't talk. Okay, I know you're having it too. But the 5 guy, he said, I did 5 because I knew that you would want it. So here you go. Okay, so he got more for that. Then the other one, he said, I did 2, so I made 2 more. So I'm going to give you this because he gave it back to him. That's what they're trying to get you to do. Give it back to them, i.e. use your gifts. So then he said, you're great. I just love you and everything. Okay. So then the Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. So I'm going to make you happy. Come on with me. We're about to have some fun, right? Do you see how that works? Now watch this. This is where you might be right now. Let's just say, right? This is where you may be right now. Then the one he had given 1 talent came and said, this is what he said. He said, Lord, I knew you and that you are a hard man, reaping where you have not sown and gathering where you not have planted seed. Okay. And I was so afraid, I went and hid my talent, okay, in the earth, underground. So there you would be able, so that you would always have it and not be able to give it back to you. So listen to the part that you want to do. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to hear. The Lord said and answered him, he said, you wicked and lazy servant. So you know what that translates into our language, right? You lousy, low down, right? Okay. Okay. You're lazy and all that stuff, right? Okay. You knew that I reap wherever I go. I get wherever I go. And I gather wherever I didn't even plan to gather, right? I get wherever I didn't even plan to get. You should have known, therefore, that I have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming, I should have received mine own with usury. You should have used it, and you should have given me my portion, so I could have given you back something else. You expect me to give you everything, but you don't want to do anything for it. Do you see? And they're giving you the easiest thing to do because they gave it to you to use, because that's why they gave it to you. You have it. It's just about believing in yourself. And with that Pisces energy, that's where you're being called to. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Allow yourself to realize that you believe in yourself. Now, you went through the time that you didn't believe in yourself. So you did this, and so you did that, and you ran away from it this way, and you ran away from it that way. And then you had still dysfunction from your parents, and then you had dysfunction maybe from your siblings. But now you're healed. You just have to go ahead and use your talents. You made it through that. It's all about believing in yourself, being in the life of you, living your dream, walking that path day by day, step by step. Because that step by step is in your intense emotional area. That's where you're going. It's all about you being that person who says, I'm going to use all of my talents. This message may have been about love at first, but the message is for you to start using your talents. You've been waiting on permission, but you've already received it. And nothing would make the universe happier. So whatever it is you think you've been keeping to yourself, you've been keeping it from them, because that's how they want to express themselves through you. Just like what I'm doing right now. You got it? Remember, that's whenever you need encouragement, that's chapter 25 of Matthew. You can read the whole thing, but really kind of starts at 14 for what I just read, and it goes all the way through 30. But sometimes we have to encourage ourselves. We have to allow ourselves to encourage ourselves, talk ourselves out of the BS that we talk ourselves into to make us not do something. Do you get it? Talk ourselves into believing ourselves. It's okay to, and it's free to believe in yourself. Okay? All those old programs, they were yesterday. And we only have one day, and that's one day at a time. Because what they say, tomorrow's not promised. You see? So your message would be reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your dad, and then look forward to Liam having his mom in his life again. Even if you have to buy a pizza, a magical pizza. His dad might be mad at you, but that whole, hey, there you go, there you go. His dad might be mad at you, but your son, he's still loving you. Okay, he probably has a magical story about his magical mom somehow. You know that it's all about reconnection. It's this whole thing. It's this right here. It's all about you coming to that completion, being whole, having a foundation. Do you see what I mean? We're all finding ourselves right now. Everybody's finding it. Don't never be awestruck with anybody that you would think has more than you, because that's senseless, especially in these days. Because anybody can get it when it comes to karma this year. Okay? Is she good? Are you there still? Are you good? You're not over there crying, are you? There better be a healing cry. I have to separate these cards. Are you still there? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut down this live and call it a day. Are you there? Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and call it a day. I was supposed to be doing the signs for all of the for the eclipse signs, but I can do that anytime. It's like the YouTube has to, like all my subscriptions, they have to get used to me coming up again and everything like that. So just kind of look at me. It's like that thing that just turned on for you, this is just turning on for me now too. So it's like, okay, well, at least I got you, and that's a great thing. You see what I mean? It's all in how you like take it. It's not rejection. Oh, they didn't make it. Didn't. Yes, it did. It happened, and every time I do it, it's going to happen that much more, and everything has happened. And remember, oh, this is what you want to know. When Jupiter and Uranus hit, that's going to be in Taurus. Okay, that's next week. So manifesting those things, that it's possible that those things are, that's what's going to start happening. So get on it, like get on it, get on it, like do what you can, and you never know what's going to come, but it's a progress. Okay, have the best night ever. Thank you very much. You got it. I just want the best for you. I hope you subscribe. I think you said you did. And hey, if you have more friends like you who need, someone that's going to be like, let them know how it is without being afraid, or, using his intuition. You know what I mean? We're all here. We're all here. That's what and you got to do yours too. You got to use yours too, because I know you got spiritual gifts too. Okay, you have spiritual gifts too. Do not be afraid. When I first said I was going to start doing this, oh, the biblical people made it seem like, oh, well, that's ungodly, and I proved them wrong. Your Chiron. See, that's going to be major healing. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yes, that will be conjunct my Chiron, which is at 28 degrees Taurus. Okay. So, what degree is your ascendant? What degree is your ascendant? Do you know what your ascendant degree is? Because that Chiron, you already know that's about that healing, and you're already getting healing right now. What degree is your ascendant? Ascendant's at 14. Okay, let me see. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so then you said your ascendant's at 14. Okay, so I'm gonna say, because I believe when, yeah, it's gonna connect the Jupiter conjunction next week. That's gonna be at 21. So that's gonna be like a 7 degree orb from your ascendant. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that it might be that something happens like instantly for you, because it's already covered that 14 degrees, and it's like going 7 degrees uh, more a little bit from your ascendant. Okay, because your ascendant is in that degree is pertinent in all of those houses. So say like when it hits that degree, that's a typical time when things are going to work for you. But since it's already went over that, that's when just keep your mind on that. Good things are happening for you. That'll lift you up and that'll motivate you. Believe something good is going to happen before it happens, like it already has happened, and allow yourself to do that. Yeah, it's probably YouTube, because I just so say like the way that it works right now is, since I just started doing lives, I think they said I have to get a certain amount of hours in order for them to lift it up. So they only if if 26 people tried to get in, they would only let me have 25. So the 26th person wouldn't be able to even get in. So like I said, today was like my first day. I tried to do it yesterday, but you know how that was yesterday. It was all loopy loopy and everything like that. So just know that like I know that I have to keep doing this in order. So it's all about just keep going on, never give up, but get started. Use your talents. Use your talent. This isn't me talking to you. This is them. This is them. Okay? Use your talents. Start using, give yourself permission to use your talents. Give yourself permission. Wherever it's been going on, where you doubt your fear, you're an illusion of inclusion, or feel like you're, what do you call that? Uh, what's it called? Impersonation theory, or whatever they call that. Um, uh, uh, or the imposter syndrome. Okay, whatever it is, be the best. And besides, everything flows for you anyway. Just don't let anybody contaminate your waters. Yeah, I'm not sure what's bullshit, but yeah, you got that. Your moon is at 21 degrees. Yeah. Oh, your moon is at 21 degrees. Well, shoo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe it's next week, but I forget exactly what date it is. So just know that that's what's happening for next week. This is the eclipse. This is where you realize, wait a minute, my stuff is flowing right. My gifts are flowing. You're gonna get a week's worth of that, and then all of a sudden, from all that you put into it, you have every right to expect and anticipate something wonderful happening for you around then. And I hope you come back here and report and say something great happened. Who knows what it is, but just keep it like that. Just keep it. Just keep yourself charged up. That love that you give, that love that you give to everybody else so freely and so lovingly, do that in the mirror with you. Oh, yeah, I know it's such a challenge. Hopefully they'll get better because I've noticed a lot of people have been saying that. Hopefully they'll get better because it's weird because when no one's like the guidelines, no, no one's like the guidelines that they're putting out. So it's like they're holding their own potential, you know. It's like, look, I'm me. I don't have a. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. Robot is not human. Me human. I breathe. So yeah, but you know what? Like they're going through it too. Remember, they got eclipsed too. Wow. Hello. All right. Good. Thank you. Yeah, something just happened on my thing where like it just like shut down or whatever and then came back on. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, who cares if they suck? I had to come on here and do it anyway because I said I gave my word. Okay, I gave my word, and look, here you are. You know what I mean? Now you're okay. I'm gonna use my gifts too. You know what I mean? But I gave my word. And a lot of people have a challenge with giving their word. You know what I mean? Because of their programming. They're like, oh, other people broke their word to me, so maybe word isn't so big, but it does. That's how you get judged. Use your words. Go through it to get to it, and let not anything freaking stick to your word, even if it's not supposed to hurt. But I'm just saying sometimes you have to push through it to get to it, to keep your word. Somebody else might show up to test you to see if you would keep your word. You know what I mean? But that's all between you and the universe. It's not between other people. So just freaking do it. Just do it. Just do it. There's so many social media programs where they run it like a Gestapo, but you just have to see past it, and it'll get better. Maybe that you know what I mean. They'll realize like, God, we could make more money if we stop doing these things to people. Hit the bell for my lives. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. I know you have something to do. Are you practicing your dancing? Are you like dancer, or you're good at dancing, putting on your music and just throwing that thing? What kind of dance? Like, are you dancer? Modern day, make it rain kind of dancer? Yeah, it's giving delay. If I'm not sure if you already responded. Okay, well, I think they're holding. If you responded, nothing has shown up. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short or cut this down. We did a good job, too. That's like a what, almost 4 hours? going on, just something you always love. Well, do that. Do it. Like do it after we're done. Put on your music. I know, right? You know, put on your music. Like put on that stuff that makes you like just go there. You know what I mean? Put on the old stuff that makes you go there. Yeah, sometimes it's like, nah, you know what I mean? But at least you could say, Shh, I put that on my list, but it's still free and it's still cathartic and it still helps you express yourself. And sometimes when you do it, it's just something that comes out when you do it, you know? Dancing and singing, it's free, And it's just like sometimes you go into a zone, you take a little puff and you freaking just like, why haven't I done this in such a long time? You know? And when you do that, it's like you realize your own power, that you use it towards yourself. And when people, get to a point where they realize that they're using their power towards themselves, it makes them feel better about using it towards everybody else. Because you're like, I still got that. Okay, that's still mine. You get to that point and you're gonna be invincible. And besides doing that nowadays, it's like I don't know. I can't imagine what it'd be like with all these new people coming to the country. Might be a little dangerous. Let them do it. Okay, so then that's what you're doing after you do this. I guess if you have other things to do, maybe not, but yeah, do that for the rest. It's an eclipse night. Everybody's been eclipsed. Let your gifts fly. That's what this is all about. It's a start of a new beginning. It's Aries, it's initiation of it. Like the very first step started tonight, because it's the season time for it. It's gonna be shoot, the next full moon is 2 weeks from now. So you probably already know that, but don't let nothing stop you. Not now. You already went through the stop. That part is done. That part is done. I'm so glad that I got this done. I mean, I had to build, 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 build. Why can't I do it now? Build, 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 build. Why can't I do it now? Build, build, build. And you know how Mercury is. It'll play a game with your mind. Right when you start talking, it's like conflagrates your brain. And then you freaking feel all dizzy. And then tears start falling down your eyes. And you're like, I can't be seen like this. And all that stuff. You know how Mercury is. So, and other people think, oh, when you're talking about what's above our head, that you're not making any sense. You're making up excuses. But when the universe is ready for you to do what it's time for you to do, that's what happens. You get it done. So enjoy yourself tonight, and heal by just freaking doing your dance, doing your sing. Who do you like to sing? Who do you like to sing? I like to use my imagination. Who's your favorite singer? I don't know why. And she said yes. All right. Okay. Well, hey, I'm gonna get going here. The thing about it is I think they have. Maybe I have to check the settings to see. Um. Okay. Cool. I'll see you next time. I look forward. Have a wonderful night. Shake that thing out. Sing that thing on, and let them know. Let them know you're back. She's back. Okay, Shaylee. And much love to you. Party on. Celebrate it. Oh, okay, there you go. What song am I thinking about? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, put all that on tonight. Put it on tonight. Put it on tonight. Just have flashbacks. Have flashbacks. Yep, me too. That's what I mean. It's like whatever makes you feel good, you know. That's what whatever makes you feel good is what you put on, you know. But just do that. Like have that ceremonial moment where you recollect yourself. You know what I mean? There's sometimes like these people that we have an affinity for, they're just lessons. But I don't know. From what I've seen, it's like get together with your dad. Do you see what I mean? Have that, you know, roll dog spirit that you can find in him. Know that he's spontaneous. So you could only spend so much time with him anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? And then just freaking rock out, knowing that it's okay. A piece of them, as long as you know like, I know we're good. You know what I mean? What's that song? Is it by Gwen Stefani? She goes, I know we cool. You know what I mean? Just be like that. As long as we cool, it's the first step. You got the rest of your life to be in connection with him, but you get that little piece of love that he has to give you. You know what I mean? Because maybe that's all he has at that point in time. You said he's turned his life around. You'll be around someone who's been through it to get to it. And now you guys are totally like this. Do you see what I mean? To where you could celebrate like this on your own. It's Life's too short. Make the most out of it. All right, my sweet. And I will see you next time. Be it one with the divine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was her. Yeah, she said, I know we cool. Just have that kind of anybody that you had any kind of issue with, just be like, put that song on, you know, transmute that energy, turn it into something good, you know, be unbothered. Now is the time. It's the time. Their beef, their problem. Their beef, their problem. You know, be in alignment with your high vibrations. Use your faith. Put that love in good use and watch your life change because life's too short. But I'm gonna get going because I'll keep on talking. I'm sure you could talk too. That Mercury will give you the gift of gab. Hmm? That's so funny. My first time I did a 4 hour live. Okay, that's not something I would have thought I could do, and I wasn't able to do either because I tried to do a live yesterday and I didn't upload it. Okay. So I'll see you. Thank you so much. And it's always going to be a pleasure to see you again. All right. Bye bye. How do I stop it? No, no. I don't know how to stop it.